Chicago Sky do not want to tolerate Kennedy Carter and her emotional issues and stuff that she has to bring to the table when it comes to team camaraderie. And that's just the reality of the situation. And like I said, the biggest indictment to me, when your franchise player, your moneymaker, haven't said one thing one time. When I heard her say things about Trump and she got death threats and everything for a week, I heard her defend Camilla when they'll get on Camilla. I heard her defend Alma Weve when they'll get on Alma Weve. I heard her defend Teaspoon when they'll get on Teaspoon. She did not say one thing about Kennedy Carter yet. And she read those hit pieces. She ain't dumb. And she's haven't
Right,
said
Devon.
one thing. Your franchise player, your moneymaker, your superstar, the second biggest person in the WNBA, the third biggest person in women's sports, haven't said one word like she got the hush mouth. Something wrong with that. And that tells me all I need to know. That tells me that she don't want her back either. And so at the end of the day, I
Hit the
just wish
bomb.
I just wish Kennedy Carter well. And
Hey,
it's just what it is. The team made the decision. I just have to respect it.
but the
They
thing,
they know a lot more than we don't know. Unless Bill Crocker, say give us some insight on it because he's there. He in Chicago.
but look,
I
check this
told him
out.
to go break in, but he won't do it.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
he won't
K-Fat.
kick down the door. But check this out. Angel, hey, look, Angel Reese on Twitter X right now shooting subliminals, man. What she talking about? Everybody's in your life for a reason and a season.
Mm,
Everything
Oh,
happens for a reason.
mm.
What's she out there talking
okay.
about?
You know she be throwing them little subtle
Man,
shots.
Then she said, I
Funny.
always get reminded that life is too good to be mad or upset about something temporary. Like life is so good. Control what you can control. See, I told
Yeah,
you when these basketball players
she
start
know.
doing stuff like that, they know what's going on, man.
Yeah, she know what's going down.
she probably going through it with her boyfriend.
Nah, she ain't got no boyfriend. Stop
Nah,
that, Key.
My
Stop
man, I
that.
don't know what the.
nah.
Listen,
She
my
Stop
probably
that,
thing is
Key.
talking.
this.
She probably talking about Jeff P. She don't too much
Yeah,
like him
yeah,
either.
yeah.
Listen, my thing is this, man. Regardless of what the organization want to do, what they don't want to do, they better have a plan, man. Because I'm not for being petty and then ruining your team. I'm not for that. This is a professional
Yeah,
league,
I mean he shouldn't
so
be a GM. He shouldn't
you
be a GM.
better
But
you
you know
better
what, bro?
if you make hold on if you make a decision like this, you better have a plan that makes sense. Like in the next coming weeks, we better be like, okay, that's why you let it go. We don't like why we don't like we let it go, but this is the team that we got, and we like the team we got. It better look like that. Because if you just throw some pieces together, just because you want to let her go and you just gonna pick up a piece to replace her, but they don't really replace the production. I don't know how long I'm gonna be a Chicago Sky fan. I'm keeping real,
Hey,
bro.
Brooke, this is what I was about to say. It's almost like Jeff P got on Zoom and told everybody, including the new coach, the players, don't talk about Kennedy Carter. Because none of them has said anything to her. Camilla is over there in China with her and ain't said nothing about Kennedy Carter.
Even when
Lakeisha,
they go,
no, let me ask you a question, Lakeisha.
Hmm.
You think they could tell the franchise player, the second biggest person in WNBA, the third biggest person in women's sports, to not say shit? She
I'm gonna
gonna say
tell
what
you,
she wants to say. She's the
ho-
franchise player. She want soul food in the arena, they gonna have soul food in the arena.
but
She could do what she want to do.
let me tell you this, Devon. One thing about Angel Reese, I get what you're saying. You're 100% correct. But Angel Reese is a team builder. If she knows that it would be detriment for her to come out
Exactly.
and do that, she is not going to do that. She's going to because she comes from a Kim Mulkey system, and she's going to let them work behind the scenes, and she's not going to cause no problem because it would mess up the camaraderie of her teammates. She's going to let them be the bad guy because that's exactly what I would do. I would let them be the bad guy. I would not come out and say shit about this foolishness that Jeff P is doing. I would stay out of it.
I do not.
This particular thing, she is choosing to stay out of it. You are right, Duvall. But I think she's smart enough to know that this is a business, and this thing right here, I can't really speak on.
If it was Camille, she would have spoke.
I'm telling you, she did not sign off on Kennedy Carter leaving. Angel did not sign off on that shit.
Okay. Y'all
She
say
did
so.
not
Yeah.
sign off on that shit.
Y'all
Angel
say
cares
so.
about winning championships more than anything. She did not sign off on Kennedy Carter leaving. That's what
And
she said.
y'all also think about that there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just reality of the situation. Like I said, what to say that Kennedy Carter ain't think she was David Ruffins and Angel.
Not David Ruffin.
What to think? What to make you think that she think she David Ruffins and everybody else the Temptations? I mean, there's
Ain't nobody came to see you, Otis.
My only listen, I don't disagree with you, Duval, but when you say that, my only thing is what other superstar, whatever star on their team is doing what you asking Angel to do? Nobody is talking. You get what I'm saying? Asia Wilson ain't speaking up for her free agents. Nobody is talking in Connecticut. Ain't nobody
Exactly.
saying shit in Indy. So it's
Exactly.
like I hear what you're saying. I'm not saying you wrong, but it's almost like you got expectations on Angel that's not on nobody else in the league. You get what
we
I'm
Right.
might
saying?
okay.
I think they kind of told him and let them work, because one thing about Angel, if she says anything, you know what kind of the shitstorm is coming, Duvall.
But they ain't stop her before. She always say something. She never been her
I
tongue
know.
on nobody.
She has not.
That's why she got the unapologetic on her arm. She
Yeah.
always speaks her mind. You think somebody gonna stop her from speaking what she feel? Like I said, this woman
It-
spoke against Trump the next day. She got death threats for a week.
I got it.
That's the easy thing to do is just shut up
No.
on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh-uh.
Yeah.
That's the easy thing to do is shut up on something like that.
But
When
No,
you
bro,
got white
but
racists
Duval,
already
she's
in
not
your head.
I can't agree.
Duval, she's not in management, bro. So she can speak up if
And
she
she
wants
kills
to, but
management.
if she don't want to, Duval, if she don't
He
want to speak,
hasn't
and I
spoken
again,
on
I'm not
anyone.
saying that you're wrong. I'm not just be clear what I'm saying. I'm trying to give you perspective right now. I'm not even disagreeing with you, right? I don't know
Right.
that. I don't know
I
what's.
find it
I
strange
don't
too.
know what's in Angel's mind. So I don't know if
Mhm.
she's. I'm just telling you, her silence doesn't necessarily mean what you're saying. It could, but it doesn't necessarily mean what you're saying because you got to realize Angel is a businesswoman. Off the court, she got 100 things she got to deal with. She don't got time to be sitting down every day worrying what Jeff P is doing. Angel is a business on her own, bro. So again, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that you might not necessarily be right because it's what you saying is other things to explain what you're saying. One thing could be what you saying, which is she don't want to back, certain players who she don't want back. It could be that. Or she could just be focused on the next brand deal that we don't know because Angel is strategic. She got shit lined up. She could be focused on the next thing that's coming up that we don't even know is happening. And you thinking she thinking about Kennedy. Kennedy is probably the last thing on her mind.
Brooklyn, I'm
Since
gonna
the
put this in a relationship form, brother.
Go ahead.
Woman got all these other things and she don't got time to call you. She don't want you.
You
Period, point blank.
know that.
She
They only
got
here to
all these
cause
other
but
things.
you
confusion.
don't know
You
that.
still
And
making my point.
And
What
she
you
got
saying?
all these other
What you
things going on, and she
listen?
don't
I'm
got
gonna
time to
land the
call
plane with this. I'm gonna land the plane with this. You telling me that Angel Reese wake up with Kennedy Carter on her mind?
you.
Right.
Angel Reese know what's going on. If Angel Reese wanted Kenny Clark,
Angel Reese.
Even if she does know what's going on, Duval, Angel Reese with everything she got. And again, I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just trying to get you to think bigger than what you're thinking, right? Angel Reese with everything she got going on. You think she just want to talk about Kennedy? Like you think she just want to go tweet something about Kennedy? She got
Yeah,
100 things going on, bro. Like
and
she's
since
not
the
thinking about.
season, and since the
and let me
season
say
has
the last thing.
ended,
I would say this. She could have said something to the effect of, "I want Kennedy back."
And then
when
what does
when
that do?
Kennedy was
She, hey, Lakeisha,
Nothing. I'm not saying it does
she could
anything.
have said she wanted Teaspoon back. What would it have done?
well, exactly, and
Jeff
then
is
But
Jeff
when
she,
P.
but
Kennedy
she
was
showed
He's the
love to
general
Teaspoon
manager.
though. Every chance
Angel
she
Reese,
went.
Angel
when
Reese is a
Kennedy
player
was
on the
out
team.
sick, when Kennedy was out sick, what did Angel say when Kennedy was out sick? What did Angel say?
I
We
can't remember.
need
What did she?
Kennedy.
because she
Oh
was
yeah,
already
yeah.
on the team.
What did Angel Wilson say about Kelsey Plum this whole time?
Not a thing.
So why the hell we worried about what Angel was saying?
I'm
Exactly.
I,
I agree.
What,
I'm
I
not.
agree with
hey,
you.
But I'm just saying.
what could
I agree with you,
Asia
Brooklyn.
have said?
I'm just
I
saying I
agree with you,
understand
Brooklyn.
Duvall's point. That's
That's what
all.
I'm saying. I'm not saying
Yeah.
he's wrong. I'm just saying there's other reasons why she could be silent too. That has nothing to do with
And she
bad.
hasn't
You know what I
spoken
mean?
since the teaspoons firing. She has not spoken on anyone on the team since then.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's not.
No,
That's to say that Angel don't got shit to do, but to try to be a GM and she a player.
Did she say at the end of the season press conference she gonna be the mini GM?
She out there GMing right now, trying to get people to
won't
come.
say.
as far
And
as
it don't
signing,
matter.
new, as far as getting new
And
talent,
let me add this,
but
Brooke.
she hasn't mentioned anything about Camilla. None of that. She hasn't mentioned
She did
any
mention
of
Camilla.
the players.
She mentioned
Oh,
Camilla.
hold on. Let me get ADP in here real quick, and then we'll get back to you, Duvall. Go ahead, ADP.
I'm just saying like this. She did a podcast last week, right? And Pretty V was up there, and she made it clear how people Angel was saying like how the rumors are that you don't get along with this player or you don't like this player, but they don't know the truth. So they were like kind of like code talking, but she didn't get deep into it. So Pretty V pretty much kept saying, because she probably heard the rumors about her and Flage, right? So she kept saying, what I want to keep saying. I mean, she kept repeating it. She said, I want to see love, unity with the players, a lot. And you could just see it in Angel's face how she wanted to say something, but she didn't. And so Pretty Vicky kept stressing, like, yeah, I love me some Flage. I mean, I was like, what in the world? But Angel kept looking, and she wasn't looking like, oh, I'm jealous. She was looking like, how you had that face expression, like, you know what's going on behind closed doors, but you can't really say anything. Because I'm quite sure she still cares about Flage, even though they're not as close as they used to be. And the same thing with Kennedy Carter. She also mentioned something like that too, where got to the point where she said that she's gonna stop, like on her social medias and all that stuff, speaking on people that she care about or close to in so many words because of the rumors, how people say, oh, we don't get along because I don't speak up for this person. She actually mentioned that on her lab podcast.
Great.
Okay.
Hey, that's a good one.
That's
ADP.
great tape.
Yeah.
And then another
again, let me just land my plane with this to Duvall, because I know you like kind of go back. I'm not disagreeing with you, bro. I was just trying to give you some other things to think about. I'm not saying that you're wrong in what you think. You could be right, but it could be other reasons as well, is what I was saying to you.
All of a sudden, she lost her voice when it comes to Kennedy Carter. But she didn't lose her voice when it came to Camilla. She didn't lose her voice when it came to Adam Wavy. And she didn't lose her voice when it came to Teaspoon.
What did she say about? She said they need to sign Camilla. Camilla's still
no. She just said she can't wait for Camilla to get back.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's like, come on.
But even during the season when Camilla was getting criticized, she was like, y'all not gonna criticize Camilla. She defended Camilla.
She stepped up for Kennedy during the season too, bro.
She stepped up for
yeah.
But I would say, why she not stepping up for Kennedy now?
You don't have to.
Because I'm
on her podcast that if somebody is her, like, in so many words, if we are tight like that, and I know you guys are eating her up out, on social media, why would I put that out there like that? Come on now, let's be for real. If we tight and close like that, why would I do that?
Right. And then on top of what she's saying, most players do this, Duvall. Like this, and again, I'm getting this from the Mels game because I've been watching the Mels game a lot longer. Most players, when it comes down to these type of decisions, they don't get involved, right? Because they they want the player. So if I'm your teammate, Duvall, and you up for free agent or whatever the case may be, I want you to make the best decision for your family. Whether that's coming back to play with me or that's going to another team. You get what I'm saying? I want you to make the best decision for you and your family. And then two, most players don't get involved in that because that's not their job. A lot of fans want players to start speaking up and doing that, but that's really not their job. They're players. They don't make the decisions who get signed to the team or not.
They have no control.
So most players stay out of that. They just be like, you know what? I'm gonna let the GMs and the people, the management, I'm gonna let them handle that. I'm gonna do my job.
Yeah,
so
she
again,
might be
I'm not
working
even
behind the scenes.
I'm gonna land with this, Duvall, because I know you want to down your hill. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just giving you other things to think about. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying it could be more than just what you're thinking of. You never know. Well, we won't know till Angel say something.
I'm gonna just say her silence is hurting Kennedy Carter's value, and I'm gonna put it that way. And y'all know I'm the biggest Angel Reese fan probably on this planet. But I'm gonna criticize her when she needs to be criticized. If that's somebody you really want on your team, you need to speak up behind the scenes and publicly. You need to put the public pressure at the franchise player to sign.
So do you hold that to all franchise players, just Angel?
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, that's why I keep asking you questions about who else is doing what you asking Angel to do.
Okay, like even you say Angel Wilson. We don't know that Kelsey Plum even want to go back there. We know Kelsey Plum got a
but Asia didn't speak up though.
But we know Kennedy Carter want to come back to the sky. We know that. We don't know if Kelsey Plum want to come back to the Aces. She might want to move on. So I'm not gonna hold Asia Wilson against her when it comes to not speaking up for Kelsey Plum. If that's not what Kelsey Plum wants.
I think Kelsey Plum want out.
I think she want out too. I agree with that.
Know Kennedy Carter wants to come back. We know that. And Angel not speaking up for that, that tells me something.
But you don't know if she has spoke up behind the scenes or not. She's not the GM at the end of the day.
No, we don't know.
She's not.
No, we don't know.
She can't say I'm gonna be a mini GM on 1 minute and then all of a sudden I got the hush mouth in another minute.
The mini
GM. First of all, let me clear that up for you. When she said I'm gonna be a mini GM, she just meant I'm gonna have a relationship with Jeff P. That again, like the young lady just said, that could be a private conversation. That's not for the public. What she meant is her and Jeff P is gonna have a relationship. That didn't mean that she's gonna come out on her Twitter and tell Duvall everything she's thinking.
Uncle J.E. causing confusion.
Well, look, check it out. Check it out, y'all. Hear me out. History. Did Michael Jordan speak up for Scottie Pippen after the Detroit loss? Yes, he did.
Yep.
Did he have to?
He spoke for Charles Oakley before he got traded. I just want to add that.
Okay.
He did.
I'm with you, Duvall. Just let me I'll let everybody speak. Did Michael Jordan speak up for Scottie Pippen? The answer is yes, he did. Did he speak up for Dennis Rodman after the first win when he came? Yes, he did.
He did.
Did he speak up for Dennis Rodman because he got in trouble again the second year of the championship? Yes, he did. So I'm not blaming Angel. But Angel can probably see it written on the wall just like we did way before us, because she knows that that's Chennedy is Teresa Witherspoon's pick. So she already figured that they was gonna make a move on the street. She already figured this. She already did, because she was calling them snakes earlier in the thing. So you don't think that Angel knew that this was? She just letting it all play out, y'all. After Teresa Witherspoon, trust me, that girl is very smart and intelligent. If this was new news to Angel, she'll be crashing out right now, Key. I'm just being honest. We know our girl and we know our temperament. She see it just like we do, but we don't like it. We don't like it. But what we can do to make this conversation more constructive, Sister Key, what we can do is, at this point, with all of this shit that's going around and the shit show that Jeff P has started, because it starts with him. He's the goddamn GM. He's the man that's supposed to be the businessman of representing the team that we like and love. He's also the caretaker of the contracts of those said people. So what we have to do is understand at this point, all we could do is hope for the best. But like my father say, hope don't get you shit, but in trouble. So I believe that it's a chance for Kennedy to come back. But what Duvall say, he didn't say nothing wrong. What Duvall said is Angel did not speak up, and not because she don't want to defend her. She probably already knew.
This
No, we
Go ahead.
can,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
Go
you
ahead,
can
Keith.
Go ahead, ADP.
go ahead, Keith.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, ADP.
No, I don't forgot what I was getting
Y'all
ready.
so polite. Y'all is so polite.
Okay.
I love
You
them. That's
go.
why you gotta have
I'm
women
No,
on
sorry.
the
you
panel.
go.
Come on,
What
go ahead, ADP.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, we just can't read Angel's mind like that and say what she said or what she didn't say when it comes to Kennedy Carter or anybody else. Like we just can't do that. We don't know. When she put that statement out about the snakes, of course she probably already knew, but why would if, let me tell you something. Okay, you got Teaspoon and you got Kennedy Carter and you got Angel. Jeff, he don't like Angel either. Don't think he do. Let me tell you, she is the franchise player of that organization. Yes, that's why he tolerates her and puts up with her. But better believe that both all three of them, he does not like them. And
Yes,
tolerates because she's bringing in that attention. She's
that moolah. She bringing in that money.
look what she did for the Ball brothers. She put the song, those songs that they're singing with the Unrivaled team. That's his song. He got what 8 million coming. He signed that contract. She's a promoter. She knows what she's doing. But we cannot sit here and say, oh, just Kennedy's tied to Teaspoon. It's Angel too. It's a big factor. You
What you
know.
saying makes a lot of sense, ADP, because remember, after Teaspoon got fired, Angel was still hanging out with Teaspoon. So what you saying makes sense. He probably can't, he could fire Teaspoon. He can't get rid of Angel. So he can't
No,
come out
he
and say
can't.
They
he
still
don't like Angel. Because
they,
Angel and Teaspoon still like this. They still hanging out. You know what I mean? They
Exactly.
still they went unrivaled together. They still close. So
Exactly.
and then Jeff not stupid. Jeff probably know Angel looking at him sideways because of that. You fired my girl, right? Like
I don't know if Jeff ain't
Hey,
stupid.
hold on once, guys, real quick. Hey, Duvall, I'm gonna drop you down real quick. Let me bring L up, but stay in the background. I'm gonna bring you back up. All right, just let me drop you down and let me bring L up real quick. She want to say something, then I'm gonna bring you right back up. All right,
Yeah,
go ahead, L.
I don't know about Jeff P.
Hey y'all. Hey
Hey,
Keisha.
hey, Al.
look
I
at
don't
Elle.
know about. I don't know about
You know,
this Jeff P character. I don't.
so I was hoping that you would leave Duvall up because that's who I wanted to address. But I'm gonna just say this.
Yeah.
You,
Oh, he can hear you.
him harping on Angel didn't speak up for Angel didn't speak up for Kennedy, and everybody has already said it. Brooklyn made a really great example, or gave a really great example, rather. Let's talk about like Asia Wilson and Kate Martin. Everybody knows that was her rookie. She loved her some Kate Martin. Did you see Asia going ham on social media once the aces left her unprotected and she got picked up by the Valkyrie? She made one comment and that was it. These women have to let me give you a lesson of personal branding 101. What you say and do, who you attach yourself to, the nonsense that you attach yourself to can have an impact on your personal brand, whether it be positive or personal. Angel is a businesswoman. Yes, she's 22. Yes, she's still young, but she's very smart. More importantly, she's got her mama by her side. You best believe Mama Angel is in her ear. And she's got a good management team around her. It would behoove her to get in the dirt with Jeff P and them and even the fans commentary about what's going on with Kennedy.
Mhm.
There's nothing that shows us that Kennedy and Angel had beef. When Kennedy made the statement about not being picked up for All Star, when she made the comment about the rankings that came out, everybody immediately wanted to attach that what she was saying to Angel. There's no proof that they have any beef. There's no proof that she doesn't want Kennedy in Chicago. Stop making up these stories, these different narratives to feed your own whatever it is, and let that girl do what she gonna
that's
do.
a fact. And then on top of what Ella's saying, again, they don't do this to nobody else but Angel, right? Angel,
Nobody.
that makes sense what ADP said about why Angel just got to stop, because she damned if she do, she damned if she don't. If she mention these people, they gonna create some narrative. She don't mention the people, they creating a narrative.
I
So
don't agree with you there, Brooke.
she can't win for losing. You get what I'm saying?
She
So
can, I mean, can you imagine the toll that takes on somebody? We sitting up here talking about it, but for real, this is not our
exactly,
livelihood. This
I
is
don't
this
exactly.
agree
woman's
with that.
livelihood. You don't
Right.
agree with what?
I'm gonna tell you why. She's not the only person they do that to. I'm gonna have to give a shout out to old K-Sap and just say they do that to LeBron. He's a franchise player. They do it all the time and
We're talking
blame
about in
stuff on
women's
him.
Yeah, I
sports,
was
though.
talking
We're
about
talking about
women's
in women,
sports. I
though.
wasn't
We
talking
talking about
about
in
Okay.
women.
if we start going
I
across
thought
the
we were talking
world,
about
you can
athletes in
find
general.
people. No, I'm talking
No.
You know what I
I'm talking
mean?
about in women's sports. I'm not
Oh, okay,
Even
okay.
even even one of the greatest women basketball athletes in the last 15 years, Candace Parker, she didn't even go through that. Angel, we can't deny that Angel is held to a different standard across the board, no matter the category.
and I'm gonna
So
keep it
now
official.
if something is wrong, if she don't publicly tweet that she want Kennedy back, come on.
And I'm gonna keep it official with you. Even if you want to add LeBron or whoever else you want to add, the way the world right now, I'm just talking about right now, the way they treating Angel, I don't see no other athlete going through what she going through.
Oh,
She going through a unique type of thing where she can't say nothing.
oh
Because
no,
no
they.
matter what she say, no, they don't treat LeBron like that. No, they
Oh,
don't.
okay.
In fact,
We don't agree on
LeBron.
that.
In fact, we don't gotta agree, because in fact,
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
don't
if you
agree.
just heard the news about you know who DJ Academics is.
Man, that's leave that alone,
Yeah,
man. Y'all
yeah,
talk,
we're gonna leave that
we're gonna
alone.
stay out of that, man.
And I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm a Jordan girl. So but some of the stuff, some of these YouTube channels that they make off LeBron
Yeah.
name, they making money off trashing LeBron.
All right, let's get back to
But
Angel.
but I would say this. This is what I would say. And I was just sitting there thinking about this. Kennedy was done the minute she touched Caitlyn. Okay, y'all go on.
He wanted to slide that. Hey, I mean, it's a great point that you pulled it up. That's when the trickle down effect started. That's when all the bad publicity came out about Kennedy Carter on that one foul.
I think they trying to clean up their image.
Yep, they made everything about Kennedy Carter. Anything that she did, they tried to attach Kennedy Carter's name with it. A locker room blow up, that's Kennedy Carter because of the play she had on the court with Caitlin Clark. So everything was a trickle down effect.
So are we gonna tax the Diamond DeShields incident with Caitlyn too? Are we gonna tax that too?
No. What we're saying is Keisha made a valid point about Kennedy Carter. Once Kennedy Carter committed that foul on Caitlin Clark, and the way the media blew it up and the way they dissected on that she committed a felony murder charge out there on Caitlin Clark, that's when everything went downhill from Kennedy Carter, because anything that happened with the Chcago Sky, they said it had to be something that was dealing with Kennedy Carter. When they had the post-game press conference, the stuff that was going on in the locker room, people wanted to attach Kennedy Carter. But do we have proof that it was Kennedy Carter? We don't have proof.
Here's the other thing, K-Fab ADP. They not bringing Diamond DeShields back either.
Oh, no, she gone.
She gone.
I pray for Diamond. I like the Diamond.
I like the Diamond, but she tried to run up on somebody too. They didn't even entertain the offer for her.
They didn't
even call her back after the last day.
Yep.
Oh. I think Diamond will still get picked up though.
I don't know by who she get picked up by somebody else, but not the Sky. She gone.
It's just unfortunate, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're not even sure, like, how everybody was thinking Diamond was gonna come back and kill it, after her. We don't even know what E Will getting ready to do.
Great point.
Oh yeah, they gave her a contract immediately.
As soon as the season was over, they extended her.
Right. And I know some people might throw some stones or whatever in this case, but I do not trust E Will.
I'm with you. I feel you on that.
I think that E Will, I'm sorry if you're watching this, but I'm just saying I think you acting like a little, I think E Will is another one of them players like Dana that just like.
Exactly. Jeff P has to see something in E Will that soon as the season was over, coming off an injury, we don't even know what the state of her injury is right now. We don't know if she's healed, if she's going to be ready to go. But as soon as the season was over, news came out. E Will has been extended. So it's something that Jeff P sees in E Will, the same thing that he sees in Dana Evans.
But you know what, K-Sap? He ain't even got to see nothing in E Will. If E Will was one of his in his ear.
E Will was at the ground. E Will was at the groundbreaking ceremony side by side with him.
Exactly.
Real close, and
it was kind of suspect.
Yeah.
Re-signing her was weird too because there's gonna be some decent bigs in the in free agency. So I don't even understand what was the rush, especially when she's coming off of injury. So I do believe it was specific. I believe he signed her for a specific reason. So that's just my thoughts.
Uncle J.E. said E Will might be a plant.
Really? Because look at how everything went down. You watch her; she was right close to him. Ooh, man.
She liked Jeff O. She liked old Jeff.
She just trying to. E Will just trying to survive. She about 5 seconds out the league forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're
right.
I think she probably just doing stuff to like get another year off, get another maybe 2 years off or something like that. Cause she's
mad at her. She over there twerking for Jeff P.
Yeah, because she was the other one. Like you could tell, I watched every Chcago game, and I don't know all the stats and all that stuff, but I'm learning on this podcast. Let me tell you, watch E Will with, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see you too. You know what I'm saying?
She the plant.
Yeah, she was pushing.
Hey, ADP, I love you. Hey,
ADP, I don't want to be investigated, so I better shut up for a little bit.
Hey, ADP, I love you, baby. Listen.
We games, you know what I'm saying? We watch them too. You know what I'm saying? Actions speak louder than words.
I always thought I said that a couple times. Like E Will getting signed right after the season was kind of
weird.
It was a little suspect.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I don't think E Will was different than any other vets. Like they did not care for Angel and Camilla. I personally think.
What is bro Claude over there doing?
He might have fell out of his chair.
And the sad part about this is that when they had interviews and all that,
I'm here.
The one that you at least Dana was the one talking all the stuff, and but Kennedy didn't get up there and act like that. She didn't get up there.
That's like, my point.
Can y'all hear me?
Bark.
Yeah, we can hear.
A guilty dog will bark.
Exactly. She's publicly Dana is. That's why I said she is more of a detriment than Kennedy. Like I refuse. Like I don't understand. She was publicly putting stuff out there.
Right, Key, and Kennedy, that ain't guessing. That's something we watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just like, is he trying to tank? Because I mean, it just doesn't make sense. He says he wants to win now, but it's not making sense.
I'm just trying not to crash out. He's not
gonna have us crash now. I had to go back and do 3 more comments. I thought about that thing. I was like, what in the world? Oh my gosh, I had honey on my chest.
It's bad when you start. It's bad when you're stalking the WNBA website. And I said, KSAP, there it is.
Yep.
I was
right
looking
on
for them to call. I was looking for them to call her. I was like, they're gonna call Kennedy Carter. They're gonna call her. They're gonna do it. I just gotta keep looking. And I already did Kelsey Plum because I've seen the stuff on Twitter. I went to that website. I said, what in the hell is this?
Yep.
But that says something. When they don't give you that.
This is bullshit alone.
Nah, he can't be. I don't want to hear that tanking stuff, man. I ain't got time to be tanking, man. I know 2026 is gonna be, but I know 2026 is gonna be the year. But still, man, you still got to go out there and put a good product on the floor for your fans to enjoy. We don't want to come out the gate because the beginning of the schedule is rough, and you don't want to come out the gate 0-5, 0-6, and put yourself behind the 8 ball. And then
What if you lose
tough,
5
we
times?
got a tougher schedule.
yeah, and then the fans are gonna be like, well, shit, Teaspoon started off better than this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna start trying to put Teaspoon. Well, you should never fire Teaspoon. Why Tyler Marsh in there? So something got to shake.
Hold on, KSF. That's why I said what I said about Tyler Marsh. Tyler Marsh better know he coming out the gate. He got to play the Fever 5 straight times. He lose all them games. Tyler Marsh gonna get fired.
Hey, look, Quita Love Sports got what?
What she got?
She just got a new post. She say, "What are the Sky doing?" She looking. So I know they looking at us, KSAP. I know what. Listen,
We all
when I
over the
tell you,
internet.
I know they looking at us. I got the same shit on top of my thing, and me and you talk about this in depth on the channel. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Look, listen. Don't get butt hurt. Don't get butt hurt. Because well, I'm talking to my sister Key, in particularly. I know ADP gonna roll with us. She learning.
I just want to go
She gonna
slap
roll.
Jeff P. Once I get that out of my system, I'll be all right.
I mean, cause this enough shit. Y'all know me. This enough shit for me to crash the fuck out. I'm just being honest with y'all.
Nah, we don't need you crashing out, man. Don't crash out, man.
It's pissing me off.
Nah, just keep a civil head, man. Come on,
right.
come on, bro.
I'm just saying, I'm getting pissed off about this shit.
Nah, there's no reason. You getting butt hurt. Nah, you calm down. You gonna be all right, man.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Don't let it affect you,
that,
man.
though.
Nah, you don't need that, man. Just look. It is what it is, man. Sometimes you got to cut your losses and move on. I understand how it's affecting everybody, man. Everybody's passionate about it, man. But don't let them see you rattled, man.
Yeah, but if they, I think. Oh, go ahead, Duval.
I was gonna say a couple things. First of all, they're not tanking. They charge a double season ticket prices, and they sold out. They not trying to take. They gonna have a plan. I don't know what the plan is, but they gonna try to do something. But I don't think they intentionally tanking. And secondly, when it comes to this Kennedy Carter decisions, it's not just Jeff P. That's the person we want to blame because he's the head of the decision making. But we don't know who else have an input into that decision. We don't know if Tyler Marsh have an input in that decision. So, like I said, just like y'all told me, we have to let it play out. Because nobody's speaking out about it. And that was, says head scratcher to me. And I don't think Kennedy Carter got a market. So she might come back anyway, but might come back at a low ball type
deal. And she wouldn't make it but 76,000 anyway. How much lower they gonna do, my girl?
I think the low balling isn't that they're gonna give her lower than what she has. I think the low balling is she feels like she's a 200K talent and they give her 150. That's
but like I said, I don't think money is an issue, man. He got 9K to work with, man.
He just doesn't like her. Like that's just the facts.
And it's the way they went about doing the whole thing. Like, come on,
he don't like her.
You don't like people and stuff like that. But it's the way they went about doing it about Kennedy Carter.
Yeah.
Nobody really likes her, y'all, because it's like they are making Kennedy Carter the skunk. Okay. So when you have a skunk type of thing on your background, no one wants a stinker in a locker room. I mean, this is spread throughout the whole WNBA. If it wasn't, she would have not had to be walked in while practice was going on to be a part of Chcago Sky that made a phone call, then able to bring her in. So what I'm saying is that they have a narrative about this little sister right now throughout the whole WNBA that nobody would want her, okay? But it is somebody. It is somebody that will offer her money, but they got the narrative that this sister gonna get lowballed across the board. I believe that, and I believe it's a talk through the association. I believe now this is my conspiracy. Okay, so
Are you
they
thinking they
always
about to
have.
blackball her?
They are so no, they already blackballed the sister kids. You behind. You behind right now. Listen to what I'm saying. They have already blackballed this sister out the league that the commissioner stood on until last year.
Yep.
It was a phone call to a phone call that made a phone call to make an appearance.
Yep.
When that type of ish start happening, you are blackballed in anything. Music, it's for everything. It's for everything. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is they already did spread this girl, this sister's name across the whole entire league to the owners that this is a bad apple.
And what
And
makes
she
it worse?
maybe
Okay.
she in Chicago Sky is maybe the only one to reform her. I'm just telling you how these sick motherfuckers he is.
But you
I'm
know
being
what,
honest.
guys?
I done heard it
You know,
before.
you know what, guys? Though before Duval go, for them to Key's point, for them to offer to give an offer to Dana Evans, you know what? To be honest with y'all, Dana Evans and Kennedy Carter can't coexist. They don't get along.
Yep. What
They
makes it
don't.
worse when it comes to Kennedy Carter, like now it's 3 teams they ain't want her no more. So how many other teams that gonna even invest even $1 into her when they those
That's
three
my
teams
point.
So
distant?
it's easier to blackball Kennedy Carter than it is Dana
Absolutely.
Evans because they
Absolutely.
painted this picture that that Dana Evans wasn't toxic, but she was just every as bit as toxic as as they say Kennedy
Yeah.
was, in
Dana
my
Evans
I
opinion.
cost
don't think that Dana Evans and Kennedy don't get along off the court. Because they show
I don't think
videos.
that.
They
I
show
don't.
videos. They show videos of them off the court hanging out. So I don't think that's the case. I think what happened was a lot of people probably assuming because what happened was once Kennedy got the job, obviously Dana was upset. But after Kennedy got the job, they was still cool in the locker room and cool off the court. So I think they probably can't coexist on a talent level because Dana isn't better than Kennedy. If Dana mindset is I want to start, but you got a guard like Kennedy there that's better than you, you're not gonna start, right? Like you have to play Kennedy over Dana every time. But off the court, they didn't have no issues with each other.
I think Dana's a little manipulative, Brooke. But hey, that's just me.
I mean,
I'm
she
just going.
definitely
I'm not.
manipulated.
I'm not. Spreading rumors. I'm going off of what
No,
I
I'm not.
saw.
I'm
I'm
not
not saying
spreading.
you are. I'm just saying I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
off of
just
what
saying.
I'm
I
just
just
going off the
think.
videos I saw them together. They wasn't like at odds with each other. They because man, I don't know. Man, you probably saw the video,
Uh-huh.
Lakeisha, where Dana was in there back flipping and all that. And they was and then Angel was walking through and all that. They put all
yeah.
that stuff
But
out in the media for
but
us to
you
But
see.
that was
told me,
earlier in the
Brooke.
season.
But you told me, Brooke, that everybody ain't kinfolk. That's what you told me.
But
They
that
I
pretend
earlier in
like
the
they
don't
season though.
remember.
kinfolk.
I don't remember telling you that. You might
You
have got me
told me that.
mixed up.
You said everybody be pretend. Some people be pretending like they cool with you when they really not.
But that video you
No.
talking about was earlier in the season.
Listen,
We
I don't care when it was
I
in the
don't know. I
season,
ain't
when it's
starting no
not. What I'm
rumors.
what I'm saying, bro, Duvall, is I
yes, sir.
haven't seen no videos and no evidence of them having a bad relationship. I'm saying that's speculation.
Yeah.
People speculating that because of what happened on the court. When I'm saying what happens on the court and off the court is two totally different things. You could be upset about your playing time, or you could be upset about somebody starting over you, but that don't mean that you dislike them as a person is what I'm saying. So we
Yeah.
we we speculate in what's
Yeah.
happening on the court to say, oh, this is how a person feels about them off the court is what I'm saying. Because have you seen evidence of them not getting along off the court?
Well, only thing I could go off of is we had 2 hit pieces, one for Julia Poe and one for Anna Constable, that had painted Kenny Carter in a bad light when it comes to her locker room teammates and the coaching staff calling her. So
I
there's
believe
something
she did
there,
that on purpose.
and and
And you
then
think Dana's the snitch? Is that what you
it
think?
it could be Dana, it could be Who knows? It could be Marina Mabry when she left. I mean, we don't know.
That's my point. We don't know, but we start speculating like we do know.
Well,
That's my
I
point.
mean, we do
We don't
understand
know.
that Kennedy and Mabry had a little, a little altercation at one time once she left the team. We did see that, right?
Okay.
We saw that, right? When she wouldn't speak to her and the girl was trying to speak to her.
The whole team walked past
But
her.
that's not Dana and Kennedy though. That's
Right.
Oh no, I'm just
that's
saying.
Mabry and Kennedy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well,
And,
no,
and
I've
remember,
seen
Mabry had
video.
that favorite flagrant foul that game too against Mabry. So there's something there. And we
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what happened in that same
it's a
game.
super chat.
And
Yeah,
even
hold on
when-
a second, Duvall.
okay.
Hold on for just 1 second, man. Shout out to L. Appreciate your family. Appreciate the love for the $10 super chat.
Here comes the money, money,
She said nobody talks about Dana cussing Camilla out in the game, but constantly talks about Kennedy Carter's behavior. Dana shoved her ass on and off the court, but she's cool. Now, to your point, L, the crazy thing about it is why is Kennedy Carter getting all this negative press? Why are they writing these things about Kennedy Carter? Like I said, where there's smoke, there's fire. They addressing a lot of things. So I think this is bigger than what we may think it is. Because out of all the points that everybody's making about certain players not saying anything or certain players not getting headlines, such as Dana Evans, nobody really made an issue about Dana and Izzy's press conference, but us on this panel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else, the major media in Chicago, never said nothing about it. But when it comes to Kennedy Carter, the behavior and all this stuff like that,
Well, they were
it's headlines.
They was blowing it up on TikTok and social media though about the Dana and Izzy. They are saying the same thing. They don't want them on Chicago team.
But that's what I know. That's on TikTok. I'm talking about in Chicago. Why come Andy Constable and them and Julia Poe didn't write about that?
Because
Right.
I believe that I feel like Jeff P is directly speaking to these people. He is putting. I personally think he is the one putting these hit pieces out about Kennedy. That is why it's not like we, the people, don't fuck with Dana and Izzy, but he don't fuck with Kennedy, and he is. There's no reason why that article should have changed that quick, unless he specifically called her and was like, change that to say I'm not offering her anything. Jeff P is putting out hit pieces about Kennedy so that we'll change our minds and jump on his bent, because he saw the backlash he got from Teaspoon. He saw the backlash he got. He literally said it in the press conference. He said, "We heard you guys. I heard y'all," because he knows we was eating his ass up. We was going in on him when he fired Teaspoon. So he said, if I'm not gonna bring Kennedy back, I have to put hit pieces out about her so they will be on my side. Because if I just let her go, they are going to do the same thing. And his job is on the line. So I think he is calling these Julia or Annie directly to put these hit pieces out for her.
Sure he is.
So that she cooking.
So people, because there's people in the like this whole time we're talking, there's people in the comments saying Kennedy is detrimental to the team, all this, and they're getting their from that article. So he is flipping some people on his side by
he's
piggybacking
driving a narrative.
And piggybacking off what Key's saying, that's what I'm saying. A lot of times we see something or we get some type of information and then we start speculating on what we think it is. And sometimes it ain't that. You get what I'm saying? So we got to be careful allowing people to sway how we feel about a player because somebody said something that might not even be true. Even if y'all want to go off of what y'all read, Kennedy herself said a few months back on her Twitter, Duvall, don't believe everything you read. And what is people doing? They believe in everything they read. So she already came out and addressed that.
But Brooklyn, she also said she had documented footage that she could show everybody that she was a great teammate, and she haven't shown that yet.
But I've seen it though. She don't even got to document it again. Like I said, these videos came. These are on YouTube. I don't know if y'all seen them or not, but these videos are on YouTube with them doing different things together. You get what I'm saying? I don't see videos on YouTube with them at odds. You know what I mean? So I've seen videos of them having a good time together. So I
I've
don't know if
also
everything they saying about her is true, because also on top of everything we saying, I haven't, again, these players talk. Look at Drew Lloyd and look at Skylar. I haven't seen no players come out and say, I think Kennedy is a terrible teammate. The only person who had odds with Kennedy was Courtney Williams, right? And that was a vet. That was a vet. I don't know if she was a rookie at the time, but that was a vet not liking, Kennedy being who Kennedy was as a younger player.
She
You
was
get what I'm
like,
saying? But outside of Courtney Williams, I haven't heard no other players come out and say, I don't like Kennedy Carter. I don't like as a teammate. I don't like, nobody said nothing.
I remember watching the press conferences after like the first few games and stuff, and I remember Kennedy saying, "Take it easy on the like." I remember her standing up for Angel and Camilla, like they're just rookies, like give them time. I remember Kennedy saying, "Angel is rookie of the year. Angel's
And
rookie of the
then
year."
on top of what you're saying, Key, to Duvall, because Duvall was like, that's early in the season. I remember the last game in the season, and Kennedy and Angel and Camilla was all standing together. It wasn't
I
you go,
remember it too.
you sit over there, I'm gonna sit over here. They was together.
I remember it
So
too because I
again,
said
we
they.
speculated a lot of things. We getting little bit of information and speculating whole stories.
That's why I'm
I
glad.
don't think we were saying that Kennedy had problems with Angel and Camilla though. I don't think that's what Elle was saying. I think
I
she
wasn't
was just
talking about what Elle was saying.
oh okay. Okay. You know what I do think? I think Kennedy's agent needs to be fired, and I just heard from Bro Clark that her agent has been fired. He should have been working on rebranding her. If you see all these think pieces coming out, you got to put stuff out to combat some of this stuff. I think that's what they tried to do in China with that. Remember that award that we
yeah,
talked
that
about
war.
in
Yeah.
Great
That
List?
was a bad look.
I don't, but I think China was trying to help her on the. I think they was trying to say that she's
They
been
tried
doing
to
really
help her in the
good.
wrong way, Keisha. They tried to help her in the wrong
I
way.
agreed with y'all. Remember when we had this debate? I
B.
just
Will said
think,
it didn't affect her. Yeah, that hurt.
But if
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
don't
that
like
AB
somebody,
Will
no
that
matter
take
what
that
they do, it's not gonna work. I think that's what.
no, I'm just
AB Will
saying. I just
that
wish
take
they would
aged
have.
horribly.
I wanted her agent to rebrand her, even if she doesn't come back to the Chicago Sky, to where she'd be attracted to some other team. Because I really want to see Kennedy Carter continue to play. I don't think she should be out of the league, and I
I
fear
don't
that
think
if
she's gonna
she
be out
doesn't,
the league.
I fear that if nobody, I don't know. I just if nobody picks up this contract, I just think she might just say screw all this and just stay overseas. Yeah.
You don't think, Keisha? You don't think that another team will offer Kennedy a contract?
Well,
Nah,
let's go
man.
through them and see.
I
I
think
will say this. Key. Based off of talent, they should offer another contract, but
Right.
I realize who Kennedy Carter is, right?
The word is out on Kennedy
This
Carter.
is a player who was already blackballed. She was
Yeah.
they blackballed her already for whatever reason. They decided that they didn't want her in the league, and she didn't have no offers from no GMs. Her one opportunity to come back was Teaspoon. Teaspoon got her back. Well, I'm saying Teaspoon. I don't know. I'm assuming it was her.
It had to be her.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It had to be her. That's my assumption
Yeah.
because I don't know. But Teaspoon got her back in Chicago. This was her opportunity to get back into the league. And now that Teaspoon got fired, and for whatever reason it went sour this year, at some point with management, Teaspoon and Kennedy, now she's back into this place where she's hoping she get an opportunity again because they are ready. All the GM, the way you get blackballed, and you got to realize. I'm gonna use Carmelo Anthony. I don't know how many of y'all familiar with the NBA, but I'm gonna use Carmelo Anthony for an example. When Carmelo Anthony left the league, he it wasn't that he couldn't play. Sometimes politics get involved in this thing, and GMs get together and they decide we not gonna offer you a contract.
It all started with George Karl.
When GMs decide that, you blackball no matter how good you are. Like you can't. Nobody's gonna give you a contract because they're gonna feel like you a detriment to the team for whatever reason. So with Kennedy, a lot of GMs feel like that because they already blackballed her, right? So hopefully we don't know what her showcase. We're gonna find out this week. We don't know what her showcase this year did to other GMs to make them say, you know what, she a headache, but she got talent. I want her on this team. We don't know if she changed any minds. We gonna see. If she don't get no offers, we gonna know. basically. But
Okay.
she was already blackballed because GMs decided. But see, to me, this is a weak league because if you got somebody that talented, right? Like let's take even listen, I don't believe she's a problem. I haven't seen enough for me to say she's a problem. I think she's just a regular athlete. You know, athletes get emotional sometimes, whatever. That's how I feel. But how I feel don't matter because I don't have a team. I'm not offering her a contract, right? So I think this league should do, and it don't look like this is what they're doing. I'm gonna use Draymond Green as an example now, right? When Draymond Green was headlocking people and punching people and knocking people out, Adam Silver called them up and said, listen. And I know, listen, to me, I don't know this to be the case, but Adam Silver strike me as a real one. So in the media eye, he handled everything professionally. I think he sat down with Draymond and said, listen, sit down, take a break. You can go to therapy. Stop hitting people. We're gonna get you back into back. I think that's how he had the conversation with him.
Right.
But long story short, what in the public eye, what Draymond had to do was go do a couple therapy sessions. He had to sit down and really talk about why he was so angry, and he had to work all that stuff out. And then he came back and he was with the Warriors, and we don't talk about him headlocking people no more. I think they need to sit Kennedy down and say, listen, Kennedy, this is what we're gonna do. You've been having a couple issues around the league. We're gonna get you hooked up with a therapist. You need to, do a couple sessions with that therapist. We're gonna watch your progress. We're gonna get you back onto a team. I think that's what they need to do. And because it's gonna take both. It ain't just Kennedy is a grown woman, so she got to take some accountability on herself for her actions. I don't think she is as bad as everybody painting her to be, but you still got to take accountability as an adult. So Kennedy got to change her image. She gotta come out and do the the same with presidents and stuff, the kissing babies thing or whatever. She gotta come out and show people, hey, listen, I'm a changed woman. Look at me. She gotta come out and try to show that image so people could stop with this whole bullshit narrative that she's such a problem. You know what I mean? Like people like us don't view she a problem. Like I done seen worse. Like come on, like to me. But again, it's not up to me because I don't have a team. So she needs to come out and she needs to do that. The league needs to work with her. Hopefully she get back. That's what. Listen, Jeff P so stupid because if he would have did that, it would have made people look at Chcago better. Because if people would have been like, "Oh, Chcago was changing," but now people was looking at Chcago like, "Oh, same old Chcago." You know what I'm saying?
And see, Brooklyn made a good point, man, and it goes back to what I said earlier about a lot of people didn't know that Chennedy Carter was a late training camp signee. Now, we all know she got talent, so that's telling you about the general managers that are in the league, what they think about her. You know what I'm saying? It's this saying that says pure talent, fatal flaw. You know what I'm saying? You got talent, but there's some flaws, right? And that's stuff that's off the court, your image, right? And I go back to that movie Above the Rim, Tommy Shepard, the ghost of Tommy Shepard. Pure talent, fatal flaw. Knew what he could do on the court. I know it was just a movie, but it comes into real life now. And that's like the real life Chennedy Carter. She got pure talent, man. But there's something that these general managers see in Chennedy Carter that they don't want to take a chance on her. And that's just the bottom line, man.
According to when it comes to Chennedy Carter, like I said, it's gonna be 3 for 3 teams that don't want her. So that gonna really scare some teams off. And even if you want to use the Carmelo Anthony example, he got cut from the Houston Rockets, and it took him 2 years before he had to get accepted by the Portland Trailblazers as a bench role. So she gonna have to do some humbling and really change the way she do things for people to want her on their roster. And I also say that when it comes to Jeff P, I do think he don't like Chennedy Carter, he don't like Teresa Weatherspoon, and he don't like Angel Reese. But he can't try to cut or trade Angel Reese because the owner will fire him in 5 minutes. You can't do that. But when it comes to Chennedy Carter and Teresa Weatherspoon, they are easy to get rid of. And so at the end of the day, you can't make it so easy for these GMs to just replace you. You got to have some type of value, not just on the court, but off the court for them to want to keep you around. Angel got value on the court and off the court. So that's on Kennedy to make herself more of an asset instead of a liability.
And
just 1 second. We're a second, ADP. Shout out to Sports 263 for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money.
What was Kennedy really doing wrong? Man, we'll go and let ADP get to what she got to say, and then we'll get back to the super chat.
Okay, I was just gonna say another thing. I was really glad, like T-Bone didn't want to speak on the whole situation about what happened, and she didn't. She still didn't go into detail, but she did say after the fact that she did not know. So I know, like a lot of people, far as that, Chicago organization and all that stuff, they're looking at that stuff too. So yeah, so he's trying to figure out something where he can like make a comeback. I mean, a comeback or whatever to to the fans and to the people and stuff like that. But after that, and then seeing her admit it, it still makes Chicago look bad.
So what so the question was what is Kennedy really doing? I mean, she's really doing nothing. I mean, it's just her image that's already been out there. We see the situation that she had with Kurt Miller, the ex-Sparks coach. You know what I'm saying? She got into it. A situation happened. I think it had was it around the Liz Cambridge situation or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
There was some
with
things
that.
that went down, and then the next day, Kennedy Carter was released. It was something
I think they keep
detrimental to the team or something.
I think to keep it in simple terms, what Kennedy is doing that GMs don't like, and it just shows how soft some people are. She just emotional, really. So it's like she'll get upset. Like you'll see her visibly angry. Like she's just emotional.
She's very emotional. She's a very emotional
when you
person.
when you take a look at the Mabry file. See how she showed the check Mabry when you see what happened with. And then the funny thing is, a lot of Kennedy is misunderstood. One. But she also just make bad decisions sometimes because it's like let's take the Caitlyn situation, right? I don't know how much y'all really know what happened with that situation. Some people probably know the whole situation. Some people probably don't. Caitlyn started that, and the reason why I say she make bad decisions is you supposed to say, okay, I got you. I'm gonna get you back within the game. Like you supposed to get. She just went straight and just ran, and it's like. Nobody like in the moment. I didn't know Caitlyn started it. I just see Kennedy bumped, and a lot of people just kept that narrative like, "Oh, look at her, she's bumping Caitlyn for no reason. She must hate her, right?" But then once you watch the replay and you see everything that happened, you say, "Oh, okay." Kennedy was elbowing. Caitlyn was elbowing Kennedy, throwing a bat. She did, and then turned around, talk shit. So Kennedy should have kept her cool and said, "Okay, I'm gonna get you back." What she do? She got emotional. She got emotional and just rammed her. You get what I'm saying? So that's what people don't like about Kennedy. She wear emotions on her sleeve, and she just go. She 100%, and that's what they don't like. So, like I said, part of that's on Kennedy. Kennedy got to start being smart and move more cerebral. But people also like. I think they really just. I don't know if it's because she a woman, because a lot of men do that. So I don't know if they holding a grudge against her because she's a woman doing it. What I don't know. I'm new to the WNBA, so it's like I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know if they feel like women, shouldn't act like that. I don't know, but that's what it is. She's emotional.
No, we can't do that, Brooklyn, because they do it to men too. Why you think T.O. career was cut short? T.O.
I don't watch football. I'm going off of basketball examples.
Well, I'm going off of sports in general. You said they don't do it to men. T.O. was the same type of way. T.O. had a good 2-3 years left in him. Probably would have called Jerry Rice records if he could.
How long was Ron Artest's career?
Ron Artest, they did the same thing to him.
They blackballed him out the league.
No, they blackballed out the league, but his career came up shorter than what he wanted to.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, Ron Artest wanted to continue to play, man. Yeah, after the championship with the Lakers.
How long was his career though?
It doesn't matter how long.
Kennedy Carter only played about 3 years, bro.
No, we understand that, but we just talking about.
Ron Artest had a whole career.
I know, but I understand what you're saying, Brooke, and I understand what Duvall is saying. After he won the championship with the Lakers when they beat Boston,
two different things.
He wanted to continue, but nobody wanted to take a chance on it.
But what y'all missing is the politics part. I said a lot of players get cut. They careers get. OJ Mayo career got cut short because he was smoking weed.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
you see what I'm saying? So a lot of what y'all saying is politics on the end of somebody's career. What I'm saying is allowing somebody to have a career. You get what I'm saying? Kennedy damn near out of college. She ain't really had a career. Ron Artest had a whole career before they did that. So
I'm just saying, but it all goes in the same buck it because of the politics in sports. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I disagree.
and what? No, I can't. Okay, we can agree to
telling,
disagree.
no, you right on
We
that.
can agree. We can agree to disagree. That, and just
No,
like he brought the point about T.O. T.O. was blackballed out the league. He was blackballed from the Hall of Fames.
How long did T.O. play?
It doesn't. I understand what you're saying, Brooklyn. That Kenny
Doesn't
Carter
matter. He
is
can still play.
That's why I said we're having two different conversations.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
It's not two
I
different
get what
conversations.
I get what Brooklyn
I understand
is
what he's saying.
Man, I don't understand what I'm saying.
Yes,
If y'all comparing somebody who had a whole career versus somebody that played 2 or 3 years,
we talking about the
crazy.
We talking about the politics.
I'm not talking about politics. That's a different conversation. Is what I keep saying.
He got blackballed out the league.
I'm talking about somebody who's able to have a career versus somebody who's not even able to have a career.
A black ball is a black ball.
Well, Brooklyn, I think, and Brooklyn said this at the beginning of what his statement. I don't know if it's because of her gender, right? So they had a longer career. They allowed them more chances than Kennedy because it's possible because they were men. And the way they doing Kennedy, he's wondering, he don't know, but he's wondering if it's because of her. She's not even allowed a lot of chances for real.
That's like Ron Artest playing 3 years and y'all saying, yo, I ain't gonna let you play no more. I can't compare that. Come on.
Draymond,
black ball is a black ball.
The other day, Tyler Herro just got thrown to the floor the other day. They suspended him, but them niggas is gonna be back in the league.
Oh, that wasn't nothing. Come on, Key. That wasn't nothing. He
slammed him on the floor.
Oh, that was a scuffle. That was a scuffle. Come on now.
That wasn't nothing either, though.
But that's what I'm saying. But Kennedy Carter has already got a reputation. Tyler Herro didn't have no reputation.
And that's my point. She got a reputation 3 years into the league.
Tyler Herro don't got a reputation.
Really 1 year. Well, how many years?
1 year.
She played like 1 year for the blackball. Y'all comparing that to T.O. That's crazy.
She played 2 years.
That's kind of making my point.
No. It's not crazy. Talking about a black ball is a black ball, man.
She played 2 years in Atlanta before they traded him.
Jordan Poole. Draymond punched him.
Kennedy played 2 years in Atlanta before they traded him. Did she play 1 year in L.A.? Then she got they cut just like they cut on Liz Cambridge. She was blackballed too. She ain't been in the WNBA since. She got cut for 2 teams.
She didn't finish in the LA Sparks, Duvall, and then she didn't finish. She didn't finish.
Michael Jordan punched
year.
Steve Kerr.
Right. She didn't finish the second year.
I mean, Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan.
Stop moving the goalpost, Key. Don't do that.
The thing is, a black ball is a black ball. Don't matter. No matter what, it's a black ball. A black ball is a black ball. None of that shit feel good. And your name is.
You're literally walking around, and y'all are actually making Brooklyn's point. Y'all are
exactly. That's what they don't even realize they making the point.
They are.
No, what I'm saying is a black ball.
About her getting blackballed or not. It's not about her getting blackballed or not. She has been blackballed. We get that. These other players were blackballed before they wanted to stop playing. That is true, right?
I don't care about that. Yeah.
He's just saying that it's a little early in her career to be giving her this treatment.
She haven't even had a career. These players they naming could possibly listen. They named T.O. right. Hold on. Let me make this one point. Watch how
the WNBA is different because of the amount of teams they have. They have less spots than the rest of these sports. So yeah, they have a shorter leash than say football. And football is a major sport.
So let me make this point because
with a lot of roster spots.
Duvall brought up T.O., right?
Okay.
So Duvall, isn't it politics the reason why? Put it to you like this: without politics, could T.O. be in the Hall of Fame with his career?
T.O. would have been first ballot Hall of Fame.
So you telling me you comparing a Hall of Famer, a first ballot? You out your mouth.
Okay.
You comparing a first ballot Hall of Famer to a girl that got blackballed 2 years in the league.
But he wasn't a first ballot Hall of Fame.
That's weird, bro.
He wasn't a first ballot Hall of Fame.
First ballot Hall of Fame. But I'm saying without the politics, he would have been a first ballot.
That's my point. You gotta play enough games and do enough things to even be considered for that, right? You don't just get that. That's not given to you.
No.
You gotta earn that, right? You gotta earn
that.
Hold on, listen to what I'm saying, because if y'all don't listen, y'all gonna miss the point. You gotta earn that over a period of time, correct? You gotta earn first ballot. You don't just get Hall of Fame, right?
Okay.
Yes or no? I'm asking a simple question.
No,
Yes
Do
or
you know
no?
how many football players that played 2
Hold
years
on,
and
hold on.
got put
Lakeisha,
out
I'm
the
asking
league?
Deval. Hold on, Deval. I'm
no.
asking
I
Deval.
got a counterpoint for him, but yes, you don't think
Right?
he's in Hall of Fame? Yes.
Yes. All right. Has Kennedy Carter played enough time to be a Hall of Famer?
She played enough time. She should be an All NBA player, All
That's not, I
WA
said
player.
a Hall of Famer, bro.
No. But if
What
you're
we talking about?
if you're an All NBA player, you're going to eventually be a Hall of Famer.
I'm not talking about eventually. We talking about the time T.O. put in and the time Kennedy put in. Y'all comparing them. So I said, you said that the time T.O. put in, he has enough accolades to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. In your words, correct?
Yes.
Has Kennedy Carter put in enough time to be a third ballot Hall of Famer?
No, but she have
Why
enough
we
time
comparing?
to
Why we
all
comparing the
WNBA
two?
things.
That don't make sense. That just don't add up.
Okay.
Bro.
That's math.
Okay,
Can I-
put it this way. How about Liz Cambridge? Explain that.
What
She
about
got
Liz
same-
Cambridge?
She got same treatment.
That's not true
check it
because
out,
Liz
man.
Cambridge played how many years? She played how many years?
And the
I'm trying
Liz
to-
Cambridge, I'm gonna make this point. Then I'm gonna shut up. Liz Cambridge, if she would have continued to play, she would have been a Hall of Fame.
But she played how many years?
What she was?
3,
4, 5 years?
4.
Because she won with the Aces, and she was a
And she
perennial
took
All-Star with the
herself
Aces.
out.
And we comparing two different things, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not an expert on the WNBA. Didn't Liz Cambridge get kicked out the league because she disrespected the Nigerian team?
No, she got kicked out of the league because of the LA situation. Her and Kennedy Carter was on the same team. They both got kicked out at the same time.
But then she went to the play with the Australian team, and they got kicked off that team because of what she did with the Nigerian people, right?
We talking about WNBA. She got kicked
We
off.
talking about women's basketball. We talking about being blackballed.
Oh, come on now. We
talking about being black. Okay. Let's use. I don't. Okay, let's use a Spark situation. I'm talking about a situation I don't know the Spark situation because I didn't give a fuck about the WNBA at that time. So why did she get kicked off the Sparks? Because I know it was something her teammates didn't like her. I heard some stories about teammates didn't like her.
Carter got kicked off the
We're not
Sparks.
talking about Kennedy. You brought up Liz. You want to talk about her. So I'm asking you about Liz. Why did she get kicked off?
Why Kennedy Carter got kicked off?
Why did she get kicked off? You telling me about Kennedy still?
Detriment to the team. What you mean?
What did she do is what I'm asking you, brother.
A lot of shit. Go ahead and look at the documentary on YouTube.
No, you brought her up. I don't got to look at shit. I was talking about Kennedy. You want to talk about Liz.
Come
on, bro. You move the goalpost and shit. You got it, bro.
I'm moving the goalpost. But
you got it, bro. You the politician. You got it. You got it, bro.
She said she got kicked out at the same time Kennedy Carter did.
Hey, look.
And I keep asking the same question. Lakeisha, what did she do? When I talked about what I know what she did with Nigeria, y'all got mad at that. So I don't know what she did because I wasn't watching. So I'm asking y'all to educate me, and y'all getting mad.
No,
y'all brought her up. I ain't want to talk about Liz.
My voice has never elevated, baby. I'm not mad about Liz Cambridge.
Hey, check it out. Hey, y'all, check it out.
Yo,
but I know she kicked
you bring somebody up and don't want to talk about it.
Check this out.
That was your counterpoint.
Wait,
you know what? Let me go on Google Liz Cambridge.
Let's find out what happened. I didn't bring it up.
Listen, hey, check it out. Do anybody on this panel know how it feels to be blackballed?
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I do. That's
okay.
why.
So what? Oh, wait, hold on. Just hear me out. What major industry, being entertainment, sports, have you all been blackballed on that type of platform? Y'all know that's another level, right?
I never been blackballed from nothing, so I can't speak on that.
Well, goddamn it, I've been blackballed because I was a Muslim.
I'm him. They like me. People like me.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You talking to men that roll with cash money?
They like me too, but I still got blackballed.
Hold on. I'm just hear me out.
It's a difference.
When y'all hear when y'all hear my music,
no, it ain't. When some people don't like you, they just don't fucking like you.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all hear my goddamn music. When they don't want to fuck with you, they don't want to fuck with y'all.
When they don't want to mess with you, ain't got nothing to do with whether they like you or not.
They spread it all.
But it depends on who they is too, because I don't give a fuck about people who don't want to fuck with me, especially if you're not on my level.
Brooklyn, because my music is motherfucking A1 grade. Period.
We talking about
my sound, my music, my production. everything, my showmanship, everything is on point. You can hear it in my voice right now because I'm dominant on anything that I get on the record. Just like how you hear Mystical, you hear my motherfucking voice. And I was blackballed. And I'm telling you straight up what it is and how it feels to go into those offices. And this one then called on you across the goddamn country. So I'm just telling y'all straight up, I was with Snoop when Suge Knight put those calls out on him. I was with him.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell y'all it's a different level to this shit. I'm trying to really tell y'all. And I was just letting y'all speak and shit. But I was in those fucking rooms when people saying bullshit about you. And all you wanted to do is fucking record, bro. That's all you want to do. You just want to show your talent. You just want to do the shit that you love to do. And the motherfucker behind your back talking shit and saying what you ain't able to do, or you a badass person, or he a Muslim. He worked with Farrakhan, so don't fuck with him. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm in the same room with that shit. And I could get them up. Listen, I could get any artist you want to call that I have relationships with, and we could go in the back room and you can ask them some of the shit that I'm telling you. Bro, being blackballed is not nothing nice. I don't give a fuck if it's 1 year, 4 years, 10 years. If somebody's saying something about you, that's your fucking career, man. That's what you love to do. This is all your sacrifice. I didn't have anything else but music, Brooklyn. That's all I made money on. I ain't worked no goddamn job since 1999, July the 21st, period. That's my children, my house, my wife, my kids. That's all I had. I didn't have nothing else. And a motherfucker saying what I ain't or what I don't, or I'm violent, or this and that. All them niggas from Chcago, they gonna get down on you. Y'all don't know what that feel like. But I'm telling you, this is why it took so long for us to pop in Chcago right now. Because there's a lot of the shit that most motherfuckers take in the industry. We didn't take that shit. So I'm just trying to tell you, I ain't venting on y'all. Y'all ain't did shit to me. But I'm trying to, y'all talking about some shit on the next level that I know what the shit is. I know what it is. I'm an iHeartRadio artist. Why the fuck am I not a fucking multimillionaire, bro? Calm the fuck down with that shit. You could go on iHeartRadio right now and put the Gingerbread Man in, and my shit gonna pop up. That means something. I sold a lot of records, dog. Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's a lot of shit. It's levels to this shit. And what I'm trying to teach every last one of you guys, it doesn't fucking matter because somebody's shitting on your name. And all you want to do is just show your talent. That's it. And people for to love you. But they don't understand because they're not in your shoes and they don't know how that shit feels. I ain't mean to come out like that. And I'm not crashing out. I'm just giving y'all some raw shit that didn't happen to me, that didn't happen to my friends. Yo, bro, Snoop Dogg in particular. What you're saying though, right? In particular, Snoop, where Snoop couldn't even go into Epic Records. They laughed him out the door. This is real. Mark Cambridge, they laughed Snoop Dogg, who sold 10 million albums out the door because Suge Knight said, you better not sign him. I'm coming down there and fuck y'all up.
Bro, let me ask you a question because you kind of making I'm curious. If I'm wrong, correct me though. All right. You just said that you was blackballed, right?
Absolutely.
And then
me and my group.
In the same breath, you just said that you had you was able to get your song still played on the radio, right?
No, they stopped at a certain time.
No, you said they stopped it, but I heard you say that you was still able to get the music played, right?
Yeah, now I had to replenish that
even
shit.
with your, I'm just asking a question. I'm not, because I think this is just a perspective I have. You might not have it, or
go ahead.
It might be different.
I respect it.
This is my perspective.
Yes, sir.
Then you just mentioned Snoop Dogg, and you just said that Suge threatened them and said nobody play his records, right?
Don't sign him.
Don't sign him. Don't play. He said that, right?
Oh yeah,
Snoop is still the Snoop we know today, correct?
because of Master P,
Regardless of why. My
because
point
of
is,
Percy Miller wasn't afraid.
let me make my point.
Go
Let
ahead.
me make my point. My point is, somebody tried to stop him. He still found the way.
No, he was
That's-
stopped. He was stopped.
If he
Ain't
was
nobody
stopped,
trying
we
to stop
wouldn't know.
nothing.
If
He was stopped.
If he was stopped, we wouldn't
Yes.
know. He wouldn't be who he is today if he was stopped. He would be done, right?
Bro, do you know it's a part in the period of time
Never
where
mind.
you
Never
don't
mind,
make
bro.
money? No. It's a time. See, what you saying, you trying to put that together. It was years before that brother or us was able to make money. So y'all might see it as it never stopped or the gingerbread never
Not
stopped.
what I was saying.
Listen,
You never let me make my point. You can't
Okay,
tell
go
me
ahead.
you can't tell me what I was doing. You never let
Okay,
me
go
do
ahead.
it.
My bad.
Again,
All right, hold on, real quick. Let me get to this real quick, man. Shout out to Sports 263.
Here comes the money.
She said official record says Liz was requested to be released by the Sparks. Also, shout out to Uncle J.E.
Here comes the money.
Said preach, bro, Claude. And one last thing I want to say, hey, Key, don't run from us now. I just hate that you had to be in here in this passionate moment tonight, but don't run from it.
I don't even know why we here. We were talking
No,
about
no, no,
Kennedy,
no, no,
but
no. I'm not running because
But
I
Brooke,
mean,
you know how it gets, Brooke. You know, we
the
we
thing
get
about
crazy
being-
hey,
something
listen,
else.
I'm
It
just flowing. I'm flowing
yeah,
with it. I'm
it just,
flowing with it.
you know how it
you can
happens.
get you can get blackballed and still eventually overcome it. But that
Yes.
doesn't stop the fact that you was blackballed. My mama was
Yeah.
blackballed in
I'm gonna make my
her
point when I'm
job.
finished because y'all
That
never
don't
Go
let
ahead,
me
man.
make
Go
my-
ahead, man.
Y'all never let
That
me
don't
make
mean
the
she
point,
didn't
but then y'all keep
overcome it.
responding to the point I never made.
Let him go,
I'm
Keisha. Go ahead.
gonna let y'all make y'all points, and then
No,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
actually
Go
make
ahead.
the point that I was making. Yeah,
Go
not
ahead,
good.
make your point. You got it.
All right,
no,
cool.
I was and because Sports 263 with the super chat, she said yeah, Liz took herself out the league. Liz was not kicked out of the league. She took
She was
herself out
kicked
of the
out.
league.
Once she got released from the Sparks, nobody tried to censor. You talking about somebody that was Asia Wilson good.
Yeah, she was blackballed from the league. I do know that, but I don't really
She
know
was a
why because I
brilliant
wasn't a
all
fan
star
at the
and
time.
on the way to being a Hall of Famer. She
I
was
wasn't a
Asia
fan at the
Wilson
time,
good.
so I don't really know the stories or
got-
what
She
happened.
play-
That's why I
she
asked the people
playing
who
now.
from the
She played this
WNBA to tell
morning.
me, but
Overseas, she took herself out the
Nobody
Yeah.
WNBA though.
You know, sometimes people take themselves out when they know shit going down.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a
And she
fair.
haven't
you know.
Like
but
I said, she haven't
so the
been
point
signed.
I was
Go
making,
ahead, go ahead. You got it. You got it. You got it.
the point I was
Brooklyn.
trying to make, and again, I'm not saying that nobody is wrong. I remember I said this is just my perspective because we could disagree on this or we could see it from different ways. But the way I look at it, the way Brooklyn looks at it, is that you can't be blackballed, right? You can have people that try to stop you, but it's up to you to be stopped. There's always a different, for instance, a perfect example is the internet. If we talking about music, you can have a bunch of people in the perfect example. Y'all might not like them, but the perfect example, I'm a huge fan of him. You know what I mean? I've been a fan of him since 2003. That's me personally. I probably don't like him because I heard how y'all talked about him, but a perfect example is Joe Buttons. They tried to blackball him from the industry, and he took his brand to the internet. And now look at them, you right? These are people
Absolutely.
who did. So my point is saying, and that's why. And again, if you disagree with that, bro, Claude, if you disagree with that, Lakeisha, that's fine by me. I was just saying this is how this is my perspective. This is how I look at it. I was asking you guys, you know, how do you feel about that? But we don't have to agree on that. Me personally, I don't feel like you could be blackballed. I feel like you have people that try to stop you, and in whatever industry it is, maybe you're right. Like even Kennedy. They can't blackball her from basketball. If nobody signs her in the WNBA, she's going to China and she's still going to make money. They can't blackball her from basketball, right? The WNBA doesn't control everything. So that's what I'm saying. When we talk about music, Suge Knight could have said whatever the fuck he wants. Snoop is still Snoop. Maybe his money slowed down for a little while. Maybe it did. Yes. Snoop, as a hustler, he still found the way to do what he was supposed to do. Bro Claude is a hustler. Bro Claude got his butters. Bro Claude got his music. Now Bro Claude got a podcast. So maybe people did try to blackball Bro Claude, but as long as Bro Claude got a hustler mentality, you can't blackball Bro Claude. That's my point. And that's how I feel.
That's facts.
If you disagree with that, that's cool.
Facts. No,
that's how I look at things.
I got a question.
No, that's facts, Brooklyn.
Did they blackball Colin Kaepernick? Can he go somewhere else and play football?
But he made his money. He made his money.
I'm not saying it. Can he do what he loves?
No, he
Or
can't.
did they blackball him from doing what
3
he
or
loves?
4 years in, they stopped him.
If he wants to, he can.
Like, can do what?
He could go
He
play
can't play-
football.
Not
Yeah.
in the
You said he
NFL.
loved it. He could go right. He could go call his mans up and say, "Meet me in the park. I want to play football."
He been
Like
doing
that's
that.
the same.
He's been doing that, but ain't got nowhere.
That's what
Still ain't
Lakeisha
got
asked. She
nowhere.
said, "Can he do it? He love it. If you love the
I'm
game,
talking
go
about
play it, brother."
professionally. You
Yeah,
said
he wanted
nobody
to play,
can
but they
stop.
ain't letting
He
him
was
in,
stopped.
man.
He decided he wanted to be what's the word for an actor? That's what he wanted to do.
Nah,
That was
Nah.
he
more
just stood up
important to
for
him
a
than playing
cause, man.
football.
But you moving the
No, it
goalpost.
was.
Yeah.
I'm not moving the goalpost.
Now you're moving the
Yeah.
goalpost.
Yeah.
All right. We gotta. How about
He
we
was
agree
a
to
he was a
we
martyr.
agree to disagree. If your mindset tells you you could be blackballed, we just different. We different people.
Well,
That's all.
I'm
I
telling you
get
a
it.
person that did
I-
get blackballed.
But I
Can't play
honestly,
no more.
I honestly,
You can't sue an organization and say I'm gonna come work for you. That's just common
Listen.
sense.
Oh,
He
you
should have
okay?
known that.
Brian
So
Floyd
if
is
he,
doing
so
it
if he's
now.
surprised he got
Oh,
blackballed and you
Brian
mad at
Floyd
it,
doing it
maybe
now.
he shouldn't have did that.
So
Brian
he
Floyd
was
doing it now.
supposed to not get nothing for being
Let
blackballed.
me
I
ask you a
got you.
question. Let me
I
ask you a
got you.
question. Hey, Lakeisha, let me ask you a question. You think you could sue the company you work for now and then go ask for a job?
Brian Floyd is doing it
I
now.
didn't say that
He's
you
suing the
could,
company.
brother.
He's suing the NFL now. He worked
Yep.
for the Vikings.
Yep.
He's
He
doing
worked
that.
right
Listen.
there with him.
Listen, I don't listen. I'm not sitting here to debate every politic and all that.
But you say
My
you
view,
can't- and you
listen,
sue the company that you work for.
Deval. My view on blackball is my view. I
Okay.
really
I
don't give a
get
fuck
you.
about what happening with Colin
Okay.
Kaepernick. I don't care what's happening with other examples. First of all, I don't give a fuck about the NFL. So I don't even know why you asking me about the NFL. I don't watch the NFL.
Okay.
I don't care about
Okay.
it. But I don't
All right,
believe.
you love music though.
My point is, I don't have a
When
black.
we just talking about music and we wasn't talking about that either.
My point is, I don't have a blackball mentality. That's just me. I'm not telling everybody to agree with that view. I'm not saying that you have to
I
agree
feel like-
with that. Some people believe they could be blackballed, and I'm not here to change your mind.
I feel like all of y'all points
Okay.
is putting the whole picture together, though. I don't think anybody is wrong. I think all of y'all perspectives is putting the whole picture together. If we're being honest, I don't think anybody is saying anything wrong. I think
No,
everybody.
nobody's saying nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I don't think
My
so.
point
I
is
mean,
my
Blackballing is a
perspective,
real
first of all.
thing. It's not like it's fake.
so let me just make this simple. That's why I love New York niggas, because New York niggas
Hey, I
think like that
appreciate you.
anyway.
I appreciate you, bro.
I
That's a
mean,
fact.
New York niggas think like that,
That's a fact.
but it didn't happen that way with us. Okay, it didn't
I
happen
think
that way.
it did. I
What-
think it did because
what-
you
it-
not. The,
I'm good. I'm good with what you're saying. Hear me out though. New York niggas think like this, and that's why you guys have overcame in hip hop. You guys overcame the big disparity because New York was blackballed at a certain time and could not get signed in the music industry.
Oh no, nobody can be blackballed, gingerbread man.
No.
He just made that point.
No, I'm just this coming from me. This ain't coming from Brooklyn. This coming from me now.
But again, Lakeisha,
You
I
just
understand.
don't move the goalpost.
I'm gonna let you
You
finish
said
and I'm gonna
nobody
speak
can be
because I don't want to
blackballed.
overtalk you.
But
So
I'm
when you're
speaking
done-
right now, though.
When you're
I'm
done,
speaking right now, though.
I
y'all.
know, but she didn't.
Hold on.
I understood. See,
Hold
when
on,
you
hold
were
on.
speaking, I understood what you were saying, bro. Cause she misunderstood. So I was gonna explain
Right.
to her what you were saying while I was listening to you. She
Right.
thought she misunderstood what you were saying. I got what you were saying, even though
Yeah.
I might disagree with the wording. I know exactly
Right.
what you're talking about.
Yes.
I don't believe New York was black. I still feel how I feel about blackball, but I do know what you're saying about.
Yes.
Listen, what you saying is true today. It's not even sound changes. Right now, music is in Atlanta. It's
Yes.
not in New York.
Brooklyn.
But that doesn't mean that just because you're a New York artist, there's nothing you can do.
All right, hold on, guys. We
Tell me
getting
that
way
you
off
super
topic
chat,
now.
bro.
Hold on for 1 second. Hold on, Deval.
Music is popular in different
Hold on,
regions.
Brooke. Hold on.
I'm
We getting
sorry.
way off topic.
I'm trying to
now.
educate. That's
Hold
all.
up. We getting way off topic now. Hold on.
Here comes the money.
Sports 263. Shout out for the $2 super chick. There is no enough reason to blackball Kennedy, which we all agree. You know, it is what it is at this point. Shout out to MR for the $5 super chat. Can we get back to the main thing?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how we left Kennedy, but I'm just
it's
I'm
all
just
good,
flowing
man.
with
You know,
it.
sometimes you know this.
Yeah.
You know how it
Yeah,
goes. We
man.
here. Everybody
we just
passionate.
kicking
Everybody
the
trying to
bobos.
everybody trying to
Right.
stand on what they passionate about. Everybody
Right.
got see, the thing about it is everybody got different life experiences, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
when you bring a panel together, my experiences might not be Brooklyn's experiences. Brooklyn's experiences might not be Lakeisha's experiences. Bro Claw's experiences might not be, you know, Key's experiences. Duvall's experiences might not be my experiences, right?
Absolutely.
So when you bring people together like this and
Evolution.
it all formulates on a panel, you know, you
Evolution.
learn stuff. You learn
Yeah.
from the people that
That's
you're dealing
it.
with. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
I'm learning
Yes,
a
sir.
lot about Lakeisha. I'm learning a lot about Brooklyn. I'm learning a lot about Duvall. I'm learning a lot about ADP. The new person, Key. You know, she came in here, guns a blazing. We learning a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's the simple fact that, you know, these see, the thing about it is some of these conversations, a lot of people don't want to have these conversations.
Right. Hard
You see what I'm saying?
conversations are necessary.
Mhm.
And
They're
we having
necessary.
these conversations, it's a great thing. So I don't want nobody in the chat think we going at each other. Nah,
No.
we
Nah.
just passionate about what we believe in and what we standing on. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts.
So you got to understand something. Brooklyn from New York, y'all know how them New York people are. They 10 toes down.
That's a
They
fact.
passionate on what
But
they
can I,
talking about.
can I make one specific point, K-Side? Everything I'm saying, I'm not disagreeing with nobody. I think that's getting lost in translation too with how passionate I talk. I never said nobody was wrong in how they feel. I
No,
said
we understand that.
No,
That's what I'm
no,
trying to
we don't,
explain to
because
them.
we going back and forth.
No.
I just want to be clear with what I'm saying. When I speak, at least about this topic right here, it's all about my perspective. I'm not sitting here saying Lakeisha's wrong how she feel or Brocard is wrong how he feel. And that's why even when I said what I said, I even asked Brocard the question. I said, yo, correct me if you feel like I'm wrong, right? I said that. I wasn't saying like change your mind, feel how I feel, and this is how I feel when you
That's
go.
right.
I wasn't saying that. If you feel you could be blackballed or whatever the case may be, I'm cool with that. What I'm saying is my perspective is different.
Yeah.
This is how I feel. I wasn't trying to change no minds.
Yeah,
I was just saying how I feel.
I say that all the time. You can't correct nobody's opinion.
That's
right.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Your opinion is your
Absolutely.
opinion. I can't correct your opinion. So whatever you standing on it. I can't correct it. My job is not to be here to correct your opinion.
Right.
Everybody has opinions. And like I've always said, your opinion is valid. Lakeisha's opinion is valid. Duvall's opinion is valid. ADP's opinion is valid. The gingerbread man's opinion's valid.
Absolutely.
The new person, WB Universe Key. Her opinion is valid. Everybody's opinion is valid. You can't change nobody's opinion because that's your opinion. But these are, like I said, these are conversations that a lot of people don't want to talk. A lot of people go run from these conversations, right? So it's like
a lot of
we
people don't
here,
have opinions. They don't think
exactly
for themselves.
because they don't want to get off into hard topics and discussions that we need to talk about.
That's a fact.
The situation that Bro Claw was talking about yesterday, we got to keep the guns down. The situation in Chcago, a lot of people won't talk about that. So everybody on here has a voice. We have a platform, and like L say, people out there watching us. You see what I'm saying? So our opinion means something. You know what I'm saying? So, like I told the people in the chat, don't be in the chat saying, "Oh, y'all guys are good." We not going at each other. This is just opinions. And we bring it to the forefront. It's just conversations, and we all can agree to disagree. And let me address Sister Noble. Sister Noble, I have 6 people up on the panel, and that's the way I'm trying to keep it from now on because it's more controllable. When we got 10 people on the panel, it's not doing what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So when we got 6,
it causes confusion.
Exactly. So when we got 6, people can talk, and we can hear what they're talking about. And we all can just stand back. But you know, you got 10 people in, people just jumping in. We trying to get, because I listen to some of these shows on the playback, and I'm like, damn, I couldn't even hear what so-and-so said because everybody over talking. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep it to a point where we can hear everybody.
Can I address something? And Marcy, I want to address something and Sister Noble said, and I'm gonna say this respectfully. I want y'all to understand this is coming from a respectful place, and this is just my opinion. I feel like sometimes you could believe something, and if you believe it to be true, then it's going to be your reality because you believe it to be true. You get what I'm saying? So again, I don't want to disrespect your personal whatever it is you went through. If that's what you went through, great. I'm not here to change. Again, I'm not here to change your mind or your perspective on what you went through. But what I'm saying is sometimes we got to open this. Sometimes it's the way you look at a point. Sometimes the point of view you have is the way you look at a situation. And sometimes the way you look at a situation, you could be blocked. You could be blocked because it's the way you perceiving it. Maybe the people that is excommunicating you or blackballing you, maybe you giving them too much power that they don't need to have. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you haven't opened your mind up and even thought about other things that you can do. You get what I'm saying? And so you stay stuck because you think you only got one avenue. Even this right here, let's just say for whatever reason, your job lets you go tomorrow. This right here is a way you can have an income. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's different things you can do that you got to believe in yourself and even see the vision. But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people allow somebody else to tell them what they can't do, and then they believe it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that, and that some people might have understood that. I might have went over some heads, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey Brooklyn, you know I love you, brother. We argue like we argue. We're passionate about what we believe in and everything else. But in the words of Layla Racone on Waiting to Exhale, you make me want to drink a V8. You know what I'm saying? But
That sounds healthy, so I'm happy that I make you like. If you talking about the vegetable juice,
yeah, the V8.
I'm happy. I'm happy that I make you feel that way because you telling me I'll make you want to be healthier. You see how I chose to look. I didn't take that as an insult. I don't know how it was meant, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment.
No,
You gotta watch the
definitely
movie.
joking.
You gotta watch the movie because that man
You gotta
can't
watch
quit.
the movie.
No, I seen it, but it was so long ago. I don't remember what the hell he
Hey,
talking
K
about.
Sal, if
Yeah.
Sister over down there, tell her I drop off so she come out. You know, she
Okay,
want your
so-
regular. I
okay.
ain't finna hold it up. You know what I'm saying? Thank
Sister
y'all
Noble,
for
go
coming.
and hit the
I
link.
appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let her come up.
Go ahead and hit the link,
Gotta
Sister
go.
Noble. They being graceful. We're gonna
Love
let
you,
you up.
Duvall.
Duval's gonna let you up, man.
Oh Lord, he almost made me cry.
Hey,
Silly.
Kay, you still there? Key?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey, I'm still trying to search your YouTube,
I
man.
found it. If you go to her name in the chat and click it,
Nah, I didn't pass
a
that.
lot of times it go
I
to the
didn't.
channel. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I go ahead and make a comment in the
You
chat.
could just
you
send it
supposed
to
to
you,
be
K-Sal.
you supposed to know all about these YouTube streets, and you
Nah,
still can't
no.
find it.
No, because we couldn't find you
You know what?
when
I
you
clicked
first
on the
started.
link though that they had in the chat.
I didn't get a chance. Yeah, I didn't get a chance. That's
Oh,
why I told her
okay.
to do it now so I can just post something in the chat and then I can get it.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on, because I just subscribed.
Yeah, I got to get over there. ADP, go ahead and say what you got to say.
I'll send it to your IG.
Cover Unrivaled game on
Okay,
Friday.
I got it. Appreciate you, Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think I want to call it with a panel, but you know, I gotta talk
That
to
would be
these.
nice. I would love that.
I gotta
I'm so
talk to
excited for
these
that game.
2 or 3 because they like the Bro Claude over there doing his thing, and
Y'all got to
Brooklyn was
get. Hey,
like,
you and Bro
Brooklyn
Claude
was
got to
like
get that
Bro
together.
Claude doing his
Y'all was calling
thing.
the same game at the
Right, they was
same time.
competing. I'm like, why are
Yeah,
we competing?
I'm like,
with
hold
each
up,
other?
what's going on here?
I put
CB
it in
Will
the
said
chat.
he couldn't find it. Okay, Keisha put
I
it
put
in
it
the
in the
chat.
chat.
Well,
I put it
Brooklyn
in the
already
chat.
sent it to me. I got it now. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
bro.
I was like, and then I was trying to get Bro Claude on the Instagram, but he ain't accept my request. What's up with that, Bro
I was trying to
Claude?
get you.
Key,
I
and
was
in
trying to
case
do
I-
the same thing, Sister Keisha.
Case
So I was really trying to get in contact with you. And
I sent you the information, bro, Claude. I was headed out the door to practice, man, and I sent you the information.
It was already going on. So what I did was I found Sister Keisha, and then I found her IG, but I sent her a message and she never got back to me. So the next thing that I did was I went to her page, and once I went to her page, I hit her and told her, "Hey, just bring me up, and I'm gonna merge."
Yeah, because Brooke,
What
I
need to
had
do.
people waiting in the chat going, "What's up? We live or what?" I was like, "I can't be waiting on Bro Claude no more."
really quick, Key. Case I probably about to tell you the same thing because I went to your page. I was gonna leave a comment, but you got your page on for kids.
For kids,
like,
you got
your comments
uncheck
is
that.
off. So you
have it
gotta,
on for kids.
no, Key
What?
WB Universe.
Key. Okay.
So make sure
Yeah, I
you
had
do
that
that so that we
problem
can
with Key.
leave comments under your videos.
Yeah, you gotta get
How
that
do you
right,
fix
Key.
that?
When you upload the video, you gotta check not made for kids.
Oh man. Okay.
That's how you
Yeah.
feel,
did.
Emma. I disagree with you, Emma.
And you
I
got
did that a couple of times,
You
Keith. I
gotta
did that
be
a couple of
confident. You
times.
gotta be confident in yourself, Emma. Stop.
Oh man.
It sounds like you got limits. It sounds like you limit yourself. You gotta be confident, brother. There's always another avenue.
You say you got
Even if you
get
blackball from
shot
an
by a
industry,
stray
there's always
bullet.
another
How was
industry
that
to
your
go into. Like, I don't think like that, bro. I'm open minded.
Absolutely.
yeah, you know, I'm gonna tell you what
Yeah, of
broke
course.
yeah,
We always
resonated.
figure it out. That doesn't just. All I was saying is you always figure it out. Nobody stops
That's what I'm
before
saying.
you always move.
If
But
you
that
think
doesn't
like that, you
mean that
can't
it.
be blackballed.
That
In my
doesn't mean the
opinion. In
things
my
you was
opinion.
doing that you didn't want to
I
continue
mean,
doing.
you know,
Sometimes
there's a
you
lot of
just
people that get
the Lord
blackballed.
is just
Sometimes,
opening up
listen,
another
you gonna love
door.
this, Lakeisha. You
Oh,
gonna
who is
love
that? Is
this.
that Sister Noble?
Go
Oh
ahead,
yeah,
Yeah,
Sis
yeah,
go ahead,
Noble.
Sister
there's a
Noble.
lot of
Hold on,
people
real
that get
quick. Let me say
blackballed.
this one thing. Let's since the number go. Sis, Lakeisha, you
Mhm.
gonna love this. Listen, sometimes we want things that God don't want for us. So you gotta let that
Mhm.
thing go, even if you want it, and move on to the next thing.
I was
And
just gonna say
sometimes,
Sometimes it
that.
ain't about what we
You
but
want.
read my
sometimes,
mind.
sometimes the
Man,
Lord
But
is
again, that's
using your
that open
situation.
minded. You gotta.
Hold on. Sometimes the Lord is using your situation to shine light on injustice too.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But look, that brings
So,
us
but you
back to
got to
what
call
Colin
out. You got to
Kaepernick.
call it out.
Colin
You
that
can't.
brings us back to the Colin Kaepernick
You can't be
situation.
sitting up there talking about no. I'm just gonna keep treading along. No, I'm gonna tell you what you're doing, player. Let me go on the HR. Let me go on the HR and let them know, and then I'll keep it moving. But I'm not gonna just act like I'm not my ancestors. I'm not gonna be running around here. Oh
I
yeah,
feel.
let me just go
Listen,
on to the next thing. No, I'm gonna call it out.
Emma, if you like it, I love it, brother. I'm not here to change your mind. And with
yeah,
whatever you believe,
Oh,
whatever your philosophies is, if that worked for you, if you like, I'm happy for you. If you like it, I love it.
What up, Zoe? What up, Zoe?
all right,
All right,
Good,
all
hey,
good.
right, Sister
hey,
Noble.
real quick.
I'm
Go ahead,
telling
Sister
you,
Noble. You got something to say? What you got?
I'm telling you, I came up on the panel in the middle of Bro Claude. I ain't never heard Bro Claude going in like that before. I said, oh shit, you know, I was like, I was, I was taken aback because I've never heard Bro Claude, you know,
He love
speak
us.
the way, the passionate voice. You know, he talks passionately about his family, you know, his wife and kids, and I was like, you know, I love it. Okay, and it reminded me of the time when I lost my career as a paralegal, and you know, I actually had got hired at this law firm in Midtown Atlanta before I even graduated out of college, and 6 months later they let my ass go. Okay, they said I was not the right fit for the culture of the firm. That's what they said. Okay, that was the reason that, you know, the lady gave me as to why she let me go. I was not the right fit for the culture of their firm. That's what she said
Interesting.
specifically. Yeah, and I will never forget what she said. And I was, you know, I'm not gonna lie. After that, I just, you know, I just gave up. I gave up.
See,
You
that's
know what
my
I mean? I gave up that career path altogether, you know, because I
Hmm.
had gone through so much prior to being let go from that law firm, you know, and I got to be honest, I gave up on that. I gave
You
up,
had
and
it. You had
I
enough.
didn't want to deal. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with it anymore, you know. But as far as
Hmm.
being blackballed, I have been blackballed out of, you know, another industry. I really don't want to go into detail about it, you know, but you know,
Hmm.
some of y'all know I'm a writer. I like to write a lot.
Hmm.
Okay, and you know, I'm not making excuses for anything because a lot of times certain things it may not be for you. I do agree with, you know, Brooklyn about certain things may not be for you. Maybe God has another path for you to follow. That's not the right path. But it's something sometimes, you know, where we want certain things. We want certain things to work out for us, you know, for
Hmm.
our own satisfaction, for our
Right.
own gratification. And when those things don't work out in our favor, it's like we lose faith. You know, we lose faith. I'm not talking about losing faith in God. I'm talking about losing faith in ourselves and our ability, you know, and sometimes that can be stifling. It can be a hindrance to you moving on, you know, and going into other fields, going into other industries. And that's all I wanted to say, really. I'm not a long winded person. I don't, you know, y'all know I don't really, I'm not a long winded person. Okay. I just want to make my point and move on. Okay. And that's all I really wanted to say.
Got you, man. I
I'm with you,
appreciate that.
Sister Nova. I mean, I come from a mama that always say keep going no matter what happens. But but I do also, because I'm from the South. I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm from the South where I'm still gonna call you out, but I'm gonna keep it moving. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you what you did. Yeah. So others don't go through the same thing I went through.
yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you can help another person.
Listen, I'm
Yeah.
gonna cause a little bit confusion and bring us back to the actual topic and what we was talking about.
Kennedy Carter.
I still don't know. I still don't know if it's because she a woman. They blackballing her so damn early. She ain't even have a fucking career yet before they kicking her out the league. Like I said, we done seen this from other athletes before. Done had full careers that was problem athletes, and they didn't get kicked out the league. All the GMs didn't just write them off 3 years into the league. So 2 years
All
into
the
the league.
GMs.
So
I
GMs.
still say
kind of crazy.
something has to have happened that we don't know about.
Yeah, it's something else.
Because
It's bigger than what this is.
The history we've been talking about for the last hour or so, I don't see how that's worse.
That's
her getting kicked out.
Me neither.
I'm at a loss, so I don't know.
She was just drafted in 2001. She was drafted in 2001, right?
No, not 2001.
2020.
20,
I think it's 2020.
2020 during COVID, maybe.
Yeah, so
was it before 2019?
When did Kennedy?
I believe it
when
was
was our
2020.
first
I think
season?
I'm right. I think it was 2020. And
Yeah,
here we are, 2025, and we talking about she might not get an
That's what I
offer from
say.
nobody.
It just makes
She
me
would have
think
had
that.
to do something.
Yeah, she came out in the 2020 draft.
Yeah.
That's
All
when
right,
she
hold on.
came
Let
out.
me address this from our girl L. That's $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
I don't even know where.
She said if the draft was happening tomorrow, who's going where?
We don't
Very
know.
interesting question. We're gonna get to that in just 1 second, but I gotta say something to Key, right? Key.
Oh.
You better go ahead and purchase that StreamYard subscription. Get that StreamYard off your thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Crazy.
Brooklyn, stop laughing, man.
It's an eyesore, right?
Yeah,
You have to see that little duck.
Yeah, get that duck off of there. You know.
Yeah, when I saw that duck, I was like, okay, so they gonna make me buy this.
Listen, but I'm not mad at Key. You got to start somewhere.
That's what I was doing.
But look, Brooklyn. She used the StreamYard whole overlay.
I didn't know that. But K-Stab, look, I'm gonna give her some credit because she did better than me. You had to encourage me to get started. She just got started. I don't know who told her.
She came out of nowhere.
She decided to do it on her own. She just got started. So
how'd you get started, Key? How'd you come out of nowhere? Then we're gonna address L's the draft thing. How did you come out? Where did you come from, Key?
Well, I mean, I really love women's basketball and I love Angel. And I've been talking about all of these things with my friend. And we were talking about it like starting an Instagram page or something like that to start, keeping up with the women's basketball news and pop culture and stuff like that. But you know how like you and your friend talking, but your friend really not, like they really not on their
but you
motivated.
motivated.
Like they not really on their stuff. Yes, and me too though. Like I'm not even putting it on her. Like me too. Like I don't know, whatever. So finally, I think for the new year, I was like, nah. Like I have to just start. It don't have to be perfect. It don't have to look good. I just have to start. Yeah. And then today, because even I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a video yesterday, and I didn't do one. As soon as I saw that Dana Evans was offered a contract, I said, nah. I'm getting on live right now. I swear. I'm not even lying.
So let me ask you this, Kid. How long you been sitting on this?
I think we've been talking about it probably like a little bit into the Chcago Sky season because we get on the phone.
What took you so long to drop?
I just kept like, I don't know. You want things to be perfect. I was like,
nah. We gonna get you there. We gonna get you there. You stick around long enough, we'll get you there.
That's a fact.
Girl, I was fumbling around Canvas.
Hey, hold on. Let me get this Zoe.
Oh,
he said something. Hey, appreciate the $2 super chat, Zoe.
Here comes the money.
He not talking. She wasn't talking to Lakeisha, Brody.
Not Lakeisha. We talked. It's the new. It's the new.
But
It's the
I'll
new
take it,
person.
so.
Nah, Keisha already purchased the purchase.
Hey,
button.
listen, Zoe got money to go around, so y'all want to.
Lakeisha, I'll cover your first month. But yeah, but we got.
There's a question.
We got to
there.
get you. Do you got an Instagram, Key?
I have a Threads account that I be talking about.
I don't even get on Threads. You missed me.
Oh, what's
I
Threads?
don't even know. Hey,
The first time I
know what that
heard Discord, I was like, "What is
Yeah.
Discord?" I don't know all these names. I don't know all these.
Yeah.
these
But I was
names.
saying, if you had Instagram, yo, get with me, and we can
Okay.
get you a custom overlay made, and we can get you in the game to make you look like you know that you the shit. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Brooklyn. What was you saying, Brooklyn?
We need a group
somebody had. I was
Instagram.
trying to tell you to pull it
Yeah.
up. Somebody had asked me a question in your chat.
It's like
I
X.
forgot the name. But they was basically asking why do I think that Kennedy
for the 3 teams? I think I saw that.
Yeah, from the 3 teams. And I answered that question already. I think it's simply it's her emotions. I think she just get mad. I think listen, it's funny that I'm about to say this because y'all probably knowing me by now.
Female dream.
I got a temper, right? And I don't really lose my temper like I used to. Like I manage my temper a lot now. But I could understand Kennedy. Like Kennedy is one of those players that's reacts. How she feels, she just reacts. And you can't do that. You gotta learn how to manage your emotions. And I don't think Kennedy manages her emotions very well. I think she gets angry. She says what she want to say, and sometimes she gets physical. So do I know if she got physical with any players? No, I don't know that. But what I'm saying is when you have that type of energy, it makes certain people uncomfortable, especially when you got certain people that's you got confrontational people in this world and you got non-confrontational people in this world. And you got certain non-confrontational people in this world that like to do a lot of talking, but they just want to continue. So when you get somebody who get tired of talking and then they want to start reacting, Kennedy is like, and again, I'm just to make my point, it's a total speculation here. If you take a look at what happened with Mabry and Kennedy in that game that Lakeisha brought up, Mabry looks like the type that'll tell you off, but I don't really see her hitting nobody. And you see Kennedy made it physical. You know what I mean? She hit her with a nice hard shoulder. Kennedy made it physical. So it's just like that makes people uncomfortable when you get angry and emotional and you even willing to get physical and stuff like that. So I think that's what makes people say, "Oh no, she's too much," and that's why I compared it to other players because I don't want to mess up this story, but if I'm not mistaken, Ron Artest knocked out Elton Brand like his second year in the league in practice. Like we just said that Jordan punched Steve Kerr. Like my point is this shit happens
for men.
That brings back to my point earlier, Lakeisha. Like, is it because she's a woman that we like?
That's what-
we got to get her out the league. I don't know.
Men
2
scruffing,
years
they
in,
be like,
because I'm like,
oh.
I've heard Lakeisha. I've heard these stories before. Like, this is not athletes aren't perfect. You got certain athletes that's like, and again, I'm gonna use basketball because I know basketball. You got the Tim Duncan athlete who's the real mal-mannered guy, right? And then you got the KG who's super emotional. But then you got the Ron Artest that's a little crazy. You get what I'm saying? These are athletes, people. Like this is so when you go into the girls' game, you don't think that we got a little bit of crazy ones and a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So Kennedy is super emotional, and sometimes people can't handle that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I even laughed the one time I see her on the floor and Michaela went over there with the high five. She was like this, like trying to be a great teammate. Yo, Kennedy just walked past her, because she was tight about something. I know she ain't doing it on purpose, but she was mad
about
she ain't give the teammate a high five. That's crazy. Like most people would be like, so
I don't know.
And the crazy thing about it is, man, that's a great point, man. But it's just unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate for Kennedy. I hope things will work out. I hope that that for some reason,
I hope
like
they're
Key
just
said,
trying to humble her.
Yeah, I hope like what Key said that giving her that money at the last minute to entice her to come back. I hope that's what the plan is. I hope Jeff B is fooling us all You know what I'm saying? Trying to play his cards right, seeing what the market is for Kennedy Carter. But we're gonna know by the 20th. We're gonna know about the 20th and see what's really popping. So to address L's question, if the draft is starting tomorrow with the players that we know that are in the draft, what's that draft order look like, guys?
Oh Lord.
You want to make this fun and make
Like what you
you want to make
or
people GMs?
Like you
Nah, I'm
want the
just
top
saying,
10
like,
or you want like the
we're
top
going top
5?
10, the draft order. Okay.
Or top 13 or top
Nah,
12, really.
well,
It's 12 teams.
yes, to okay,
Gotta
we'll
be
go to
12.
12. We'll go
It's
to 12,
13, but
right?
one team don't have a pick. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. 12.
So we'll go with the number one pick. You know, Dallas Wings got that. Dallas Wings got that
Doom,
number
doom,
one pick.
doom. With the Dallas,
what it's looking like.
with the Dallas Wings, they select
Dallas is
Paige
taking Paige.
Beckers.
Yeah, they taking Paige.
But hold. Okay, we got a new person on the panel. Why are they taking Paige, Key?
I mean, I think that at this point, Paige is just solidified. She would have to do something really egregious to not be solidified at one. I think they're going to take her at one for their market. Dallas is technically a small market. Paige is a big name. And so I think they take Paige and start to build around her.
Do you think these rumors about her not wanting to go to Dallas is true?
Yes, I do not think that if Paige had a choice that she would go to Dallas. I think she would have went to LA if she had a choice. However, I don't think
Y'all keep on
she's
saying
like
if they had a choice, man. I don't like
they
how we
don't
using that
though.
word if
They
have a
don't.
choice.
That's my
Well,
point.
they got a
It's a
rumor
draft.
going.
It's not free agency.
They got
Yeah,
they got a
it's not.
rumor
Yeah,
going
she didn't
around
have a
that she gonna
choice.
push her way out like Eli Manning did. KSAP.
I don't think she's gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I don't agree. I think I don't agree with
Yeah,
that.
Paige isn't that.
Because you got to
She don't.
realize when not really quick, Key, not to cut you off. When players do stuff like that, that taints people's view of them. That makes people look at their character and not really respect them. So I don't recommend players start doing that on any league. Like you go to a team, you get drafted. If you don't want to be on that team, you're gonna get your opportunity to be a free agent, and then you leave. But to start saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna play," I don't know. You just look crazy to me doing
I
that.
wish
You're an
Zion
athlete.
would
You're a
have did that.
professional.
I wish
Yeah,
Zion would have
I wish
said that.
Zion was in New York. I think he'd have a total different career if he came to the Knicks.
That's good. Y'all can have him.
And
Come get him
always say,
now.
man, certain situations, man, only benefit a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the the situation of it. Like we talk about Jewel Lloyd. Yeah, she's out there in Seattle, man. Yeah, she had a bad year last year, but like I said, I think she was checked out. She wants out, man. She wants a fresh start, man.
Yeah. And then a player like that, KSAP, is perfect because imagine the season she gonna have next year being motivated over the season she had the year prior.
She got something to prove.
Exactly. Got something to
go.
prove.
So
Everybody
like, I don't
shit
even
on her.
understand why people wouldn't want that. Like
Yeah.
I want a motivated player on my team. And she's home.
On Angel Reese podcast this week, right? Skylar.
Yeah, Skylar Diggs.
Skylar Diggs. Yeah, I'm
Ask
gonna tune
Skylar
in.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
tune
just
in.
kidding. Are we gonna answer L question or we just gonna
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, we was back on it. You just asked the question.
I just wondered.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't doing that to you, ADP. I was saying in general because we kind of got off.
Nah, we was right
You
there.
know I love you, ADP. That wasn't to you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So how we gonna
Go
do
ahead.
it?
Second pick. What's the LA Sparks doing with that number 2 pick, Key?
I think they take Olivia Miles. However, they are losing their center. They are losing the Asian center, and they got rid of Steph Talbot. So it is not. I don't think that they pass up on Olivia Miles, but there is a chance they could sign Kiki to replace losing 2 bigs.
Okay.
I think it's a possibility they go dominate Malanga there too.
That's definitely a possibility.
I see Dominic Malanga perfect for 2 teams. Either the Sparks because they need to solidify that center position, or the Valkyrie because I'm a young team and I want to build I'm a new team and I want to build with young players. So I don't know. That's the two places I could see Dominique going, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So why you think?
But Olivia probably will go too.
Yeah, but okay. I'm asking. I'm gonna ask Key that. Why you think Olivia going too?
I think because the Sparks are also looking for a PG. They're looking for a one, and Olivia is a really good one. She's top talent in this draft as far as a point guard goes. So I just don't see why they pass that up when they're missing out on Paige. You know? So I would think that they would take her. I would be shocked if they didn't. I would be happy if they didn't as well. Because I would love for Chcago Sky to take her. But I just think that yeah, she's a really good point guard and they should take her.
Okay. Let me ask the panel a question because I think a lot of people got different opinions on Paige. What position? I know she could play multiple positions, but what position do you think Paige is natural at? What's her natural position?
The two. She's not a she like a combo guard. She play better off ball than on ball. She's not like a setup PG like Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles.
I agree with you. I look at Paige more like a 2 or 3 because she's 6 foot tall, so she could play either position. I know she could play the 1, 2, or 3. She could play point, but even her going to the Dallas, right? When I'm gonna do a show on this. When I do a free agency show, I got some mock some depth charts coming up. And I'm gonna put certain. I'm probably gonna put the rookies on a team that I think they're gonna go on. So when I look at Dallas, even if she gets drafted to Dallas, I don't think she's gonna play the point for them. I think she's gonna play the 3 for them because they already got Enrique. So Enrique definitely gonna play the 2. And they got JC Sheldon, who they got last year. I think JC gonna play the 1. I think Paige plays a 3 for Dallas.
I don't know about that.
That's interesting. That's an interesting take, man. And I always say this real quick. Let me get to this real quick, and I'll get right back.
Here comes the money.
Shout out to L for the $5 super chat. She said Dallas just hired Angels Rose BB head coach as an assistant coach for the wing. Y'all just trying to start confusion. Now what y'all doing tonight? Y'all starting confusion, man. Now we got a lot of mixed emotions about who the Sky should get. We don't want Citron. We don't want Jewel Lloyd. So look, I'm gonna flip it to you, ADP. The number 1 pick is going Paige Beckers. Key said the number 2 pick that they going with Olivia Miles. So what does the Sky do at the number 3 pick, ADP? I'm gonna put you on the spot.
I think I want to say Anisha at number 3.
I'll let Bro Claw jump in on that one.
Bro Claw gonna twerk with you on that one.
But do you think Anisha Morrow is a good fit for the Chicago Sky?
Huh?
Do you think she's a good fit for the Sky?
She could be.
She would have to have a 3 ball.
She can't hit from 3. she did it. She did it.
Bro, Claude, I'm getting tired, so I can't twerk with you right now. But I second your emotion. But I can't twerk now. My legs are locked up.
She can hit from 3. This is a myth. She is in Kim Mulkey's system. She hits a 3 every game. She shoots and hits a 3 every game. And then you say, how many did she say? We already looked at this. We already looked this up. She shoots 3. She shoots an average of. She shoots an average of 3 threes.
Okay, I was saying she has to shoot a 3 if she plays the 3. However, Izzy will not be back. Maybe they have her come in for Angel at the 4. Maybe sometimes to give Angel a rest. But she doesn't. That's if she played the 3 for
Mara is
us.
gonna be a starter. She's not coming off the bench.
Well, check
Nah,
this
she's not
out.
gonna come off the bench.
Well, check this out. I'm gonna go
this
with what
about-
Brooklyn. I'm sorry, Keisha. Go ahead, Keisha.
Go ahead.
I'll come back.
I was just about to say, y'all, y'all talk about Flage coming out.
Now we're not
Y'all-
Lee. We can't talk about that. We talk
Oh.
about the people that we know that's in the draft. So don't
I
try to
don't
throw a
want to
monkey
play
wrench in
no
there.
more then.
Yeah.
By the way, By the way-
I would take Flage at 3.
Nah, don't
By
do
the
that,
way-
Keisha. We
by
can't
the
let you
way-
do that.
I do think Anissa
I ain't
Morrow.
taking them missed layups at 3.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
do think,
No,
You
I
said
do
you needed 3-point shooting. That's what you
I
said.
ultimately think that Anissa Morrow will be the steal of this year's draft.
All right, watch
think-
this.
I agree. I
I
agree
want
with
y'all to
that.
pause right there. So ADP
I do
brought up
think
a
that.
great conversation, right? And I'm gonna go. I got to go back
I
to what
disagree.
Brooklyn said. No, hold up, Brooklyn. I gotta
No,
go.
I'm talking about what she said. But yeah,
I
I'm
know
listening.
what who said before I
What
go.
Key said.
The
What she
steal
said?
of the draft,
I
I
think
think
she's
she
gonna
will
be
be the
set.
I think
steal.
Olivia
Now, I
Miles is
don't
the steal
think,
of the
I'm not
draft.
saying
Okay.
I think she need
I
to
don't
be
think
with
so.
Sky.
But hold
I'm
up,
not
look,
saying I
guys.
think-
Let's take this in let's take this in Brooklyn's perspective, right? Brooklyn. Okay, you got Paige off the board. You got Olivia Miles off the board, right? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you say now you go with the best availability?
Because I feel like
Sonya
it depends.
Citron.
It depends on. So I don't see Sonya Citron being a superstar. I think she's gonna be
I don't. She does.
maybe a star. Maybe a star.
She doesn't wow me.
Or maybe a role player. No, she's gonna be a good WNBA player. But like for
She's
instance,
solid.
I could see Paige end up being like a star on her team. Olivia, I could see her being. I think Sonya Citron could be maybe a star to role player type of talent. So the reason why I'm saying that is once you get to those type of players, then you start taking fit because all the players is kind of even anyway. They don't have if you have superstar level talent, you always take the superstar level talent, right?
So who's fitting at number 3?
Well, you said 3 already. She said Anissa Morrow. So
That's what I'm saying.
guess
But
I'm fourth.
who's your like? Who's
Me?
your
It'd be
tweener?
Sonya Citron. It'd be Sonya Citron.
So Sonya. Well, we've talked about it before. If we can't get Olivia Miles, that's the route that we might need to go. Sonya Citron.
She just have all the skills we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why, I like Anissa Morrow. If she see the difference between Brocard and me is Brocard is banking on she has the ability, so she's gonna do it. I don't feel like that. I'm banking on I haven't seen it yet. I gotta see you do it for me to say you're gonna do it. And she plays in that paint religiously. So that's where I'm seeing. That's where I'm seeing. I can't see you on
Simeon, boy.
I can't
She with the
see you.
Simeon, brother.
I
She with
can't.
the Simeon, Derrick Rose.
Okay,
I'm
we
gonna
got
let
that.
you
We
finish.
got
I'm gonna
that.
let
We
you
got
finish. I don't want to
that, bro.
overtalk you. I'm gonna let
We
you
got
finish.
that,
She
bro.
with the
Can I ask
Simeon,
a
bro.
question?
Bro,
I don't
heard
want
it 8 times.
I don't want to project. I don't want to project what I think potentially Anissa could do on the sky. Because if she never do it, then it's like what
I
we
appreciate
talking
that.
about. And then you can't even say the high school, right? Because if you look at Angel was a point guard in high school, correct?
Yeah.
She ain't been a point guard since. Yeah. So we can't sit here and start talking about what a player did. When players are young and they game, they evolve. And when they evolve, they two totally different players. We can't sit back and be like, well, in middle school, you used to do this. It's a long time ago, right? This is who you are now, right? And then the player that Anissa is growing into, she looked like a Nafisa Collier type of player, but I would like her to expand her game past the 3-point line. And it ain't just hitting the 3. To me, if you a 3, you got to have a little bit of a handle too. You have a little bit of ball skills too, and I don't really see that. I see Merle playing more like a power forward. She plays more like a big. I'm gonna catch the ball, I'm gonna turn around, face up, and shoot it, or I'm gonna catch the ball and I'm gonna get a layup at the rim. But I don't see her catching the ball saying, "Come set me a pick, let me come around." Like I don't see her doing that. That's what 3s do. You get what I'm saying?
Now my question is to L in the chat. Now, I mean, I see that you don't like the players that we want at 3.
Tanaya Rivers too.
Who do you want at 3, L? If Paige and Olivia Miles is going, who's your 3rd pick for the Sky?
Flage not going 1 or 2.
Stop talking about Flage. We talking about the people that are known that are in the draft.
Hey Sam, I'm talking to the chat.
Flyjay come out.
Chat, y'all moving. Stop it, ADP. Y'all stop moving. We talking
Flyjay is
about
not
the
going 1 or
people
2
that
because
is
Olivia
known right
Miles is
now
going to
that are
go
in the
2.
draft.
Listen, y'all can't even act right when we got company. KSAP is trying
They're
to
not
pass
gonna.
some order.
Nobody's
We got
gonna
K.
vote Olivia Miles for
Listen,
Flyjay. I don't believe that.
we got K in the chat with us, and y'all can't even behave yourselves and let him get to
Hey,
let him
chat,
ask questions.
chat. We got to stop talking about Flyjay. The question was presented when L said about the draft for the people that's in the draft. We can't say Flyjay. We can't say people that are not eligible right now that didn't declare their name. We talking about the people that we know that are in the draft. Come on, guys, don't do that to me.
Hey,
Please
teacher,
just stop
I
talking.
have a question.
What's up? What's up?
Can we trade the 10 to move up to 2, or is that possible?
I mean, if hold
Yeah.
up, y'all about to be big mad at me for the. She said, "Pow pow."
I said
At
it.
3?
I said it.
At 3?
At
You
At
got
3?
another one, bro, Claude.
If you don't get Anisha at 3, pow. You know they
I almost
been
choked.
but
Hey,
pow all across the board
So,
on the
so
platforms.
can
At
I
3 is
trade the
only
10
crazy.
for the
So
Somebody
Pow at 3 is not crazy. When you start thinking about like the other shooters,
Not
he's
crazy.
just as good as the other shooters. But with Pow is crazy at 3 is that you passing up on a talent that's probably better than her at 3. It's like it's a even if we don't fit the sky, because like I said, you could always get somebody and make a trip, whatever. It's a talent better than Pow at 3 that y'all passing up to go get Pow. That's crazy. But like if you just compare, like I feel like if you compare Pow and Centron shooting ability is kind of even. It evens out because Pow is a less of a volume shooter, more efficient. Citron is more of a volume shooter. She'll score more for you. So
Pow at 3 is crazy to me.
yeah, that Pow 3 is that's wild.
I'm
Pow
sorry.
at 3 is like taking Alexis
Judging
Morris.
her based off the shooters, I understand. Like, because if you say you take a Citron at 3, shooting wise, that's even, but it's better talent than Pow out there.
Ozzy Went said Dominique Malongo is going 4. She going to the Mystics.
I could see her going 4. I could see Dominique going anywhere from 2 to 4 to 5.
All right, just 1 second.
Here comes the money.
Forever faithful unto him. Start laughing. What you laughing for? What's the laugh for?
She laughing.
Oh,
Is
L
that
said
little
she said.
slippers?
Hey, L said what she said, y'all.
I said
He said,
I'm using my air quotes. I said I'm using my air quotes. I said I'm using my air quotes.
So she
Something
won't
that
Pow at 10.
Something I said on Keisha's show was that I think that the Connecticut Sun are about to blow up, and I think that we could try to get Dejanay for the 3.
I said that case
If
the other night.
Yeah, we talked about it the other night.
If we get Dejanay at the 3,
Shout out to Lakeisha.
then personally, I feel like you have more room with your draft picks because you'll have Michaela coming off the bench and then Dejanay starting. And I think Tyler Perry could help Dejanay with her
Tyler
3.
Perry?
Tyler Perry.
Look,
Tyler Perry, he didn't step it up, baby.
Look, it's past my bedtime. Now I'm talking about I'm delusional. I'm talking about Tyler Perry. Yeah, no, I think Tyler Marsh could help Dejanay with her 3 ball.
I wouldn't be opposed to Dejanay Carrington. That's a dog on defense. She scrapped.
So then
You know what I'm
you're not
saying?
I would for the
worried
third
about-
pick. She said for the third pick. I wouldn't do that.
I'm saying
Nah, trade.
No, I
you
didn't
gotta
say
trade
nothing
for that.
about no. She's a
No, she said playing the 3. She said,
that's where
playing
that's
the
what
three
okay,
position.
my
Okay,
bad.
okay.
I thought you said for the third pick. That's
you
my
could get
mistake.
Dejanay in free agency, restricted free agency. You could go at her and see if you could get her. So
Okay,
you're
I
not
like that.
worried. You're
I
not
like that.
worried about trying to find a wing in the draft. You're not so consumed by that, and you have a little bit more room to play with your 3 and 10 pick to get some decent, people. That's what I think. If you're, and especially if you letting Kennedy go, because now you need to look for a fucking 2.
And I heard what you said on Lakeisha podcast
Drew
too.
Lloyd.
I was in the chat, so I couldn't agree with you, but I agree with Sanaa Rivers. I agree with what you were saying about
exactly. You go get No, you saying Jewel Lloyd? We ain't even signed Kennedy to get who we trading to get Jewel Lloyd.
Joey Lloyd went out, man.
So who
they
we
gonna let
trading?
they gonna let her walk, man. Hey, they gotta get something if she just want to walk.
We gonna give a Big Mama. And
We
We
gonna
gonna
get
give
a
a
garbage bag.
we gonna give
You
a
think they
Dana.
We
gonna
can get a
take
garbage
Big
bag.
Mama?
They gotta take something.
Hey, they gotta take something. They go. Hey,
we gonna
Well,
give
we
a
can
Big
give him
give
the
them
Mama
a
a
next year's
garbage
jersey.
bag at
draft.
this point.
Man,
They can
can
give her
them a
Big
garbage
Mama
bag.
and
Draft pick.
some compensation or
Sonya
something.
Citron,
Hey,
L.
hey,
Sonya Citron.
hey, you can give him some copper. You can take. You can give.
Roll call
Hey, you can give him a bunch
gonna
of
back
a
up the
bag of
y'all
Auburn
think
pennies.
they're
truck.
gonna take
Because L,
nothing? Y'all
Tahina
think they're
Pal,
gonna take nothing for Jewel Lloyd? Y'all
She won't
bugging.
out.
She
because
went
She
It
out.
won't
doesn't
out.
Tahina
matter.
Pal is 5'9".
It's a disgruntled.
Sonya
Listen,
Citron is
it's a
6'1". So
disgruntled
she
player,
fits a
and
need
you
for
know
us.
this. You
Pal.
know basketball. What they
I
do
think
You
with
have
he's
to play
disgruntled
after
scared
one,
you
players.
but
Lord gonna sue him. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Come on, you know the history, Key.
I don't
Key,
think she can go back and play with them after
she
that after the
disgruntled.
lawsuit, after the
I think she gonna get
investigation.
out. I think she gonna get out like Derek and
Her
Hamby got
value
out.
is
Yeah.
gone already for that team. It's gone, right, Key? I mean, right. You know basketball, right?
on that 3.
She
But I'm saying
disgruntled, right?
that doesn't mean Seattle goes with our offer to trade her. It just doesn't
I
mean
mean,
that.
I mean, they barely not gonna
We
get
come with
anything
we
from
come with
whoever.
crumbs, and another team comes with a pick and a decent player. They might pick that team's offer over
Oh,
ours.
sure, they going.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
sure
that's a
that.
no
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
sure
brainer.
might.
that. I'm just saying.
Okay,
But you
We
gotta
just saying,
entertain it though. You gotta entertain it.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
man,
Man,
we
what
gonna give
Somebody,
them a bag.
why is
somebody said
everybody
Dana.
down on Jewel Lloyd? I just don't understand,
Probably
man.
Anissa
No,
Murrow at
I don't
that
know
somebody
point,
why
said
L.
you're
I'm
Dana
so
probably
and the
going
why
Anissa
are you
Murrow.
Timberwolves
so
can't
sold on
sound.
her? I'm not sold on her. I'm
Why
not
you not
sold
sold on her?
why are you sold on Jewel?
Man,
Like
Jewel
out of
got a
all
lot
people?
left in the tank. When you in a
The gold
situation where you don't
mamba.
want to be there, you just don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? You can rewrite your career. The same thing they said about Candace Parker when she came home. They thought she was done. Brought a
Came
championship to
home,
Chicago.
And left.
got that
It
And
chip
doesn't
nib.
matter.
then to be honest, to
You
answer
still
your
got the
question,
chip.
Her
to
She
knees
answer
got
your
ran
that
her
question,
out.
chip nib.
to answer your question, okay, Jewel is proving. Like just
Yeah.
everybody is down on her because she had a bad season. Like
Nah.
people have recency bias. Well, the last thing they seen,
Her
they
bad
just if
season
you
was
play
20
great,
points.
people think you amazing. If you
I'm
play
looking
bad,
at
people think you
trajectory.
trash.
I'm not even looking at that last season. I'm not even looking at that. And I'm not saying she's not an amazing player.
She's
She
a champion.
absolutely. Yes, I'm not saying she's not. I'm looking at the future though, trajectory. I'm not looking backwards at what
She
she
got
had.
five
That's
years,
what we
Key.
got the roots for.
She listen.
So,
She
all
got
right, so
about five. She 31 years old. So if you base it off of just the average, she got 5 years. If
So
the
let me
average
let me
at
ask you.
31 years old, she'll be 36. Skylar Diggins will be 37 this year. Are you kidding me?
So let me ask you this though: if you're not sold on Drew, who's your who would you like to see? Yeah, who would you like
I'm
to
not
see?
gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. That's hard. Like I'm not. I think when I say I'm not sold on Jewel, it just means I'm not sold on her. It doesn't mean it doesn't make sense.
No. What I'm saying is I'm okay with you not being sold, but like if
Nobody.
let's say you the GM
She
and you
said
say
nobody.
no to Jewel. Where do you go next? Like, who's your backup plan after Jewel to say no? Jewel's. I'm not sold on Jewel. I don't believe she's gonna get us where we need to go. Where
Yeah.
do you go next? Is what I'm asking you. Like, who do you go after?
Yeah, where you go from here?
I
He's the
think
only one available.
that's and I understand that. That's why I understand that that's what they're trying to do. And
Nah, we didn't say they was trying to do it. That's what I said. This is my backup plan.
But still, the reason why I asked you that is because we can't not do nothing.
No,
So
I'm not
okay.
saying
I'm okay with you saying she's not it, but I'm saying, well, what's the next? Like, who? Like, where do you go from there? Like, you gotta have a name. It's almost like if you have a draft pick, right?
Yeah.
And you say, well, I don't like this player at this pick. Well, you still got to pick somebody. So who do you pick? Like, you know what I mean? You can't just be like, well, I ain't gonna pick nobody. You can't do that. You got to pick somebody.
You know what's
so
crazy?
I'm saying if
Like,
it's not Jewel, who do you go after?
it's the easy. I feel like okay. Let me give an example. Like I feel like with the I feel
I'm
like
laughing
with
at the
the
chat.
drafts, it's so easy to have a backup with the draft. Like you could be like, all right, if we're not gonna get Olivia Miles at 3, we could go with Sonia Citron or la
Let me
la la.
ask you a question because you might not know who's available in free agency. Do you need somebody to
But
case have to put up the
that
free
just
agency
means we're
list?
not winning no games.
Because there's some
No,
the reason why I say that is people available in free agency. You
no,
might not know all the
look,
names.
I totally understand that. I guess I'm trying to give my perspective. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm trying to give my perspective. With the draft, it's easy to plug someone else in for the person you actually want. With Olivia Miles, you want Olivia Miles, but you say, okay, we got Sonia Citron as a backup or La 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 as a backup. Number 10,
Right.
I do want Sanaya Rivers, but you got Pow Pow maybe as a backup or this person as a backup.
Right.
I feel like it's so hard to pick a backup for Chennedy Carter. I genuinely feel like it's very hard to pick up a backup for her. So
I think I know why you're saying that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are you saying that because you thinking whatever backup you get is supposed to replace her production?
not necessarily replace
Okay.
her production, right? I think that whoever her backup is, it's much more than just her production. I obviously think they're picking somebody who they think will mesh well better, right? Like they think that that person's temperament is going to mesh well or whatever. It's to just simply say it's the output on the field. Like I'm not ignorant enough to think that's just what it is. But or on the court. But it's just hard because just her play. Like I think just it's not just about the numbers. It's just
Right.
everything about her to me and her age and the trajectory of the sky. I'm not looking at them to win it next year. I'm looking at them to win it maybe year 3, 4. So I'm thinking trajectory, like where they're going, and she
Right.
can go there with them. So I'm having a hard time saying Kelsey Plum, right? Like that's hard. Like she's gonna get cooked on defense and she's a streaky player and she's a little bit older as well at this point. It's hard to be sold on Jewel Lloyd, like with the trajectory. It's hard to be sold on even Kelsey Mitchell. I like Kelsey Mitchell actually.
God damn, you're not sold on nobody.
I understand what
Let me
she's
say one
saying.
thing.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not even saying that I'm not sold on anyone. It's not just Jewel
Yeah,
Lloyd.
I get what she's
Oh,
saying. I'm
I
gonna
get you,
give
but
her
hold
some perspective after Lakeisha go. Go ahead, Lakeisha.
Let me just say this one thing. I said this a couple of nights ago. Let me know, Key, if you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Even if you don't say we just gonna take Jewel Lord, Kelsey Mitchell, all those people out, and we just build through the draft.
Okay.
The way our team is presently constructed, we will be asking 2 rookies to start because the rest of the people on our team is boo-boo. So we're asking Angel to go through another season of not winning because we don't know them 2 people that's coming through the draft. We don't even know if they WNBA ready. Let's don't start. Okay, the next year, you talk about projecting. We'll still have them 2 players. We'll have Camila Cadosa and Angel Reese in their 3rd year, and we'll have those rookies, whether they make it or not, in their 2nd year. Plus Dana Evans and all the boo-boo players. I'm sorry. That is not a winning team. And by the time Angel gets to her contract,
She probably won out.
she won't out.
That's not my okay. So okay, no, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking that.
Okay.
I understood what she was saying. What she's saying
No,
is
yeah, like I get what you're saying though, Keisha, but that's actually the opposite of what I'm thinking, of what I was thinking, or like expressing and what I see in the team. That's not what I'm not thinking we get rookies and be starting them and all of that. That's not my thought process.
So then you got to go get veterans. So
yes, you do, but we don't have that. I think y'all think Chicago is a place that veterans want to come to right now, and
Well, they don't. They don't
want to come here.
You got to make me understand something, Key. I'm kind of lost.
I'm getting confused though.
I'm confused because you said trajectory, right?
Yes.
Okay. So your trajectory, do you realize Angel Reese, after 3 years, she can one out?
Yes, I do know that. And with what Jeff is doing right now, she absolutely is going one out.
So this is what Keisha's saying, and then come back unless Brooklyn gonna explain it, because I'm kind of confused because of the fact that what Keisha said, it makes sense if you're just building through the draft, you know you're going to select 2 rookies. So you're going to have 2 rookies starting because Dana Evans is not going to start unless Jeff P wants her to start. So you got 2 rookies in the starting lineup with 2 second-year players in Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso, right? So we building through the draft, right? With all the names that we talked about in free agency, you're not sold on nobody, right? But Angel Reese is not going to want to go through another losing season, not even getting to the playoffs. And then you said trajectory. This is where I'm kind of y'all.
So and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Kay. I think first of all, I understand what she's saying. I understand why y'all thought how y'all thought because of the wording she used. Because I don't even think she was like taking it there, saying like she think we should just build through the draft. I think she was solely talking about Drew Lloyd and Kelsey Plum in their age. And by the time we're championship ready, I think she feels like they'll be too old, which I disagree with, at least with Drew Lloyd anyway. I think Drew Lloyd is still be young enough, but I think she feels the trajectory of our team and becoming a champion and about, let's say, in year 3 of everybody being together. I think she's going to feel like some of those players, like Drew Lloyd, let's just say, is going to be over the hill at that point, right? I don't agree with that, but I think that's what she was saying. Is that what you were saying?
Not necessarily. Okay,
I'm
so
confused.
Okay. I'm gonna do it one more time and then I'm gonna let y'all have the floor. Okay. And so I feel like my perspective is that you build a winning team and a winning culture. That does not come in 1 year. Like it's not gonna happen. It does not come in 1 year. But if you get some good players to buy, this is my thought with Kennedy being re-signed at the 2. So I'm thinking Kennedy. Okay, my bad. So that's why I'm not saying build. I'm not saying build through free agency. I mean, the draft completely. Those people that you're getting through the draft might end up being coming off the bench. Maybe one of them, if you do get Olivia Miles, maybe she does start over Lindsay Allen. But we have to keep Lindsay Allen. First of all, Lindsay Allen's contract is permanent. We do have to keep her. Okay, there's not a lot of point guard free agents. By the way, Courtney Vandersloot was already on Chcago and left. I'm not really sure she wants to come back. So I'm thinking you do have a brain and you do sign Kennedy. You go at Dejanay hard. You get Dejanay. You got Michaela coming off the bench. Angel and Camilla are playing. So Lindsay might be starting. Or if you do actually get Olivia Miles, you got Olivia Miles, Kennedy Carter, Dejanay Carrington, Angel, and oh my God, my brain. And Camilla at the 5. Then you got Michaela coming off the bench, and whoever you get in the draft, you're building them up as time goes off to come off the bench as well. Now, I'm not saying they're going to win with that. Okay? But also, I'm not thinking they win with Lindsay Allen, Jewel Lloyd, Michaela on your way to.
What's your issue with Drew Lloyd, though? That's what I'm confused about.
I don't have an issue with her, though. Like, I don't have an issue with her. I don't have an issue with her, Kelsey Plum. These are future Hall of Famers. I don't have them. That's not my emotions or feelings aren't in it. I don't have issues with them. Drew Lloyd.
Maybe I worded it the wrong way. Why do you don't think they could win with Drew Lloyd?
Not next year, no. But maybe they do get her and they win in year 3 or 4. Maybe they do that.
So Dejanay Carrington moves the needle for you?
She kind of does at the 3. She does. And if they could really get her, she's a great wing defender. She's a great wing defender. The only thing is if she could get, I want to say, a little floater and a 3-pointer more consistently, I would say that's my only like weaknesses for her. But she does kind of move the needle for the wing defender part, which is our biggest issue to me.
I agree with that. We need a perimeter defender. I've been saying that.
So I'm thinking she does move that, and she a dog too. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like she really does move that, and maybe you get Dejanay and Jewel Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not thinking.
Oh, you thought we just wanted Drew Lloyd alone? That's what you thought we
No.
See, I think Key is. No. I think you're missing what we're trying to say, Key. This is what I'm trying to say, Key. Everything that you say is valid, but what my point is, I'm thinking if Kennedy Carter is not in the equation.
Yeah,
this is what has to be replaced by somebody.
She has to be replaced by somebody. Yeah. And my backup plan is because you got a disgruntled person out there in Seattle that wants out. He's from Chcago. Mama Lloyd already been at the Chicago Skies party, twerking it all up with honey all over her chest, right? So this is what I'm saying. That's my backup plan. But I'm not worried about Drew Lloyd if Chennedy Carter is still there. I wouldn't even be bringing up Drew Lloyd. But if they could get Drew Lloyd, that is just some veteran leadership that can, if she don't start, can come off the bench and still give you 15 to 20 off the bench. Chicago Sky had a problem last year with bench scoring. We got nothing off the bench. And like you said earlier in your soliloquy about Dana Evans and her agent going bonsai berserker on Twitter X, making Dana Evans look bad. And then that next game, when she talked about all my client needs to be playing, Teresa Weatherspoon put her in the game, right? And she played 23 minutes and only had 3 points.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So my backup plan without Chennedy Carter in the equation, my backup plan is Drew Lloyd. And that's my take.
Okay. And that's fair. I'm not saying that is not a good decision. I'm just not sold on it. That's all.
Okay.
I'm just trying to replace her production.
She
That's
said
all I'm
she's
trying
not
to do.
buying
my
it.
thing, though.
Don't bring it.
Yeah.
She
Don't
said something,
bring
I
that
think
to
I
her.
understand, and then she say, "No, that's not it." Right? So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Who said Drew Lloyd be coming off
when
the bench?
K-Sap says that's his backup plan to get Drew Lloyd, that doesn't mean that we don't still could go get a Dejanay that you say you like. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, if you got a Olivia Miles because we use a third pick, right? Somehow we get Drew Lloyd. I don't know how we're gonna get it because I thought it was gonna be a silent trade, but whatever, right? And let's see. Let's say we get the Dejanay. I don't know how all this happened. Y'all guys is creative with y'all GM braids. I do not know how, but let's just say we get that lineup. We got Olivia, Drew, Dejanay, Angel, Camilla. That's a team that you like, right? Or you not sold because of Drew Lloyd's name? I said that's a team. I said that's a lineup that
like
you
it
like,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Or
No, I
you're
like
not
it.
sold because of Drew Lloyd's name. Because that's what we keep getting confused about. You keep saying, because when K-Sap says Drew Lloyd is a backup plan, he's not saying that that's the only person he wants.
I think two things could be true. I like it. I like Drew Lloyd, Dejanay, Angel, and Camilla. I like it.
Right.
I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know. I think y'all would have to know me as a.
I think I understand it though, but you said no.
If it happens, I'm not like, oh my God, they fucked up terribly. Like, I don't think that. No, but I'm not.
But you said the word trajectory, correct?
I'm not about to get up here and start being like, yeah, Drew Lloyd. Nah.
No. We understand that. This is what you confuse.
That is for me to do, Key. That is for me to do.
Listen, this is what you confuse Keisha and K-Sap with. You said the word trajectory, correct? Yeah. And what I assumed you meant by trajectory, you said no. But what I assumed you meant was based off Drew Lloyd's age, by the time Chicago is prepared in year 3 or 4, like you said, is prepared to win a title. I thought you were saying that you feel like Drew Lloyd at that time will be over the hill and you don't think she'll be able to contribute. That's what I thought you were saying, but you said no. And the reason why they was confused is because you said the word trajectory. That's why they went to the draft, because they thought you were saying that you want younger players out the draft.
We don't even know if she will be here them years. That's what I'm saying. We don't even know if she will actually even be here those years.
I think it's a good bet because she's from Chicago and she wants to come home. Yeah. I think she signs long term. This is not somebody that we just hoping. This is someplace she wants to come.
Yeah.
Right? That's a good bet. She'll be here.
We could think and hope and wish, right? Like that's all I'm saying. But there's the other side of the coin where it's a possibility that does not happen. That's all I'm saying. I'm playing out all scenarios.
Right. But we also can make educated decisions too, right? So, like, say for instance, somebody like Sabali, that's a complete guess. We don't know what Sabali wants to do. But somebody like Drew Lloyd is basically telling us, her mom is telling us, this is where I want to be. So
because she want to get out of Seattle. She's saying that because she wants to get out of Seattle.
But it's 12 other places to get out of Seattle. Why come home if you don't want to stay? That don't even make sense.
It does to me.
Okay.
we got a lively one, y'all. We got a lively one.
It makes sense to me. I mean, Chicago's a weak camp. We a weak camp.
We already know
week
that. We
what?
done talked about it. We a weak
A
camp.
weak
We have
camp. So you could come to Chicago
dysfunctional.
as a Jewel Lloyd because free agents don't want to come here. So Chicago is gonna hop on taking a Jewel Lloyd.
Well, shit, that's the only thing that's
I
out
don't
there
know.
that's
A lot
available.
of players enjoy playing in front of their cities.
You
This
think
is a
Dejanay
common
Carrington want to come to the pits?
Yes, I do.
Oh no.
Key, you moving the
No,
goalpost.
you
No, I'm
moving the
not.
goal.
No,
You
no, no,
moving
no,
the
no, 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 no,
goalposts, Key.
no. I'm not moving the
She only
goalpost.
here to cause confusion.
I think we could get Dejanay to come play in the pits of hell. I absolutely do think that because Connecticut is about to blow the fuck up. It's about to blow. She don't want to stay there with that.
But not Jewel Lloyd, though.
Did you think Jaloy want to stay there with her shit blowing up?
No,
You
I don't
don't
think she
think-
want to stay there. I didn't say that. I didn't say Jewel Lloyd wants to stay in Seattle.
No, I'm saying
She does not want to stay there. I know that she don't want to stay there.
no. What do you think she wants to come?
Here to Chicago. I'm not
Why?
disagreeing with that.
Why-
I never
why?
disagreed with that.
No, I'm saying why? Why do you think, or do you know? I know, but I want to know why do
Y'all
you
have
think?
I know too.
Yes, I know because y'all have told me I don't even know how many times why she wants to come here. So yes, I know why. I do know why.
Nate, tell us
I
why.
like that. I like that.
Bro,
Keep
bro,
little
Nate on the
spice.
same
What's going
Got a little
on?
spice too. I like that.
What's up, Nate?
What's going on, K-Zap?
What's up?
All right, so I'm pretty sure Brokar kind of gave y'all a little the insight on what was going on with Kennedy about some of her people was acting the fool. Also, I can't even tell you the source, but I also heard like a few people saw her throwing tantrums. It wasn't just also her people. It was a few like tantrums being thrown, and a few players were irritated with Teaspoon constantly babying her, and that was a real thing. But also,
I said that. I said part of Key soon getting fired was Kennedy. I said that earlier.
yeah. Jeff didn't like that either. Yeah, he didn't like, and it was also the free agent thing. That was also hearing free agents didn't like that. They didn't like the catering, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So that's why that was also a reason. Like, hey, you got to go. I believe I also heard Kennedy. They kind of negotiating still with her people. I think the Storm is right now negotiating with Kennedy and Chicago, trying to negotiate a sign and trade, like kind of working out the dollars, and then like working the sign and trade that way. Because like you said, they have to the 20th, and people will trade for a 1-year rental. Because Seattle did the same thing. They negotiated. They traded the 4th pick to the Sparks, for NECA. But even though she was an unrestricted free agent, it was like hey, how about you give us a pick because we finna get NECA, and so she's not just walking off. And it was like a backdoor negotiation. They sent Kia Nurse, so it's a lot of backdoor negotiations that's going on. I do believe Jewel Lloyd comes for the 1 year and also resigns. I think Dejanay, like Chicago, doesn't look as bad as y'all think it does, especially according to a lot of places. LA looks worse than Chicago. Like at least Chicago already broke ground, and they know when the facility will be ready.
Yeah.
Connecticut has clearly said they're not building a facility, and no one's moving this organization. They said we ain't moving to Boston. We own this. Like they're super stubborn. So I definitely see Dejanay leaving there. As far as the draft, I still think Flo coming out. It just every time I see her play and I hear her talk, I feel like she coming out like she like, oh, they set. She's like, yeah, we got so many scores out here. Yeah.
Hey Nate, if Flaw gonna come out, she better start making some layups. I'm getting tired of her layups.
Hey, they said Angel couldn't make a layup. All she could do was rebound, and she still can't. You know what I'm saying?
That's different.
She had 20 plus and she only missed 3 layups.
Right, she played good today.
They different players. I'm talking about. I need Flo to be more efficient.
Now, in that second to the third quarter, she was boo boo ass, but by the 4th quarter, she turned it around.
Yeah, she turned
Hey, listen, I ain't trying to hit it.
I just need her to be more efficient. You want to
Hey, listen. Check this out. Hey, check. Hey,
8, 9 shots.
Hey, so Paige can average 10 points the rest of this tournament, the year, and will still be pick 1, right? So it's all about the machine, the star, that sold tickets. So I don't think it'll matter. per se, because Flau'jae is still playing pretty good. If LA tell her, hey, we picking you at 2, it's also off court. Remember, I forgot who made that point of off court. I think that was Brass. You know what I'm saying about the off court too. You know, off court
So you
star.
believe
Yeah,
LA would pass up on Olivia
that was
Miles
me.
for
I said that.
Flau'jae?
Absolutely. If
Interesting.
Olivia Miles and Flau'jae, their talent is different, but their off court talent, Flau'jae's off court stardom is, you know what I'm saying, bar none. She's a rapper, entrepreneur. She own land. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna pick the actual Hollywood star for Hollywood. Olivia says she's an introvert. She's not into the sparkly stuff. She stay in her dorm. That's not your Hollywood fit. You know what I'm saying? That's cool on the court. Yeah, I mean that would make sense. But if you telling Flau'jae you come out, we picking you, and you don't, come on now. You ain't finna do that. You're gonna pick Hollywood for Hollywood because they
If
call her Hollywood.
they keep losing, it ain't gonna be Hollywood. But go on.
No, you stick Flau'jae with Cam Brink and Rakia and De'Erica, they're not gonna keep losing. I think they want Juju anyway. But they've been ready to win. And as far as Key was saying, you're not gonna win after 1 year. Seattle was the worst team in the league last year before they added Skylar and Necker, weren't they? Yeah. Yeah, they had the worst record in the league. All they had was Juju. All they had was Juju. But they didn't they go to the playoffs? They went to the playoffs though, right? Oh, okay. They still won. What was their record? 24 wins?
They're the worst team in the league. I thought that was Chicago and Phoenix.
No. The year before, Seattle Storm only had 8 wins. And all they had was Jewel. That's when Jewel's like scoring every night, and she had 23 points. She led the league, the entire WNBA, at 30 years old and scoring. The next year, she had more talent around her. And you know, so they went 24-17. You know, their big mistake was adding Gabby Williams mid-season. They didn't need to add Gabby.
And that's when Drew Lloyd was checked out.
Yep. Yeah, when they added Gabby and started on the extra, because Gabby and Jordan Horston was like the same people. It started when Jordan Horston, the rookie, the younger players started going to Jewel and was like, "Hey, you see this mess going on?" And that's when it started. She was like, "What you mean?" Because Jewel, not the, hey, get in your face, that's Skylar and Necker. So that's when it flipped, and you start hearing Skylar, you know what I'm saying, we came here for Noelle. She never said Jewel. So that basically came in, she like, and Jewel heard that, like, oh, for real? So when she started talking to press conference, and the younger players flocked to Jewel, like, hey, this is what's happening. And Jewel kind of stuck up for him, like, hey, there's some crazy stuff going on. It wasn't to Jewel, it was to the other players. And that's what Skylar was bullying Jordan and everything. Like, man, this ain't your spot no more. And that's how it started. So Jewel was like, oh, I ain't got time for this mess. I'm the franchise player, and y'all gonna take this 35-year-old over me. And she just got here. I bet I ain't here no more. So, but you can still, you make the right moves in the W in an off season, you can win. The Sky were a first round playoff team before they got to Kansas, and then they won the championship. So you can't tell me you're not winning until year 3. No, you make the right moves. Like you said, Olivia Miles, Jewel, Dejanay, that's 5 right there. What a decent bench. You had Janelle Salone coming off the bench. You have the right pieces. You're at least a top 5, top 6 seed. Easy. So you make the right moves, which I believe Jeff P isn't going to let her walk away. He letting her negotiate her contract.
I keep telling
they're going to sign a
everybody.
trade.
I keep telling
You know what, bro? Claude,
Bro, Claude, you didn't finish. You didn't finish. You didn't understand.
Out.
Hold up. He didn't let Nate finish what he had to say before
He
you
sure
said, I told everybody. So go ahead and finish what you said, Nate. Just to bring you right back to reality.
That's your hype man. That's Bro Claude hype man. That's your hype man. Jeff P, he isn't gonna let her just walk away. That's bad business. You're not doing that. I don't care if I don't like you, if I don't care for you, if I don't want to see you again. I know you're a talent, and I'm not letting talent walk away. So I'm telling you, and I'm telling your agent, hey, you go ahead and find her a spot. Unfortunately, we're not gonna bring her back. That she just doesn't fit what we're trying to do here.
I heard that, bro.
But we will.
We're not bringing her back.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? If like we could take her, we can give her this, and she doesn't want to take this. They probably having discussions on coming back. Like, hey, we could pay her this, and she doesn't like that. You can find something better. They probably having their they talk too. Like, we'll give you 120, And you know what I'm saying? And we'll have certain parameters in the contract, like if you act a fool, if you miss a certain amount of games, if
He
you
already
act a
said that.
fool,
He already
you
said that.
know, yeah, if you act a fool, like we could put that in the contract and we can work that out. If she don't like that, you can go find another, you know what I'm saying, another
Why they
team,
talk about
and we can
everybody got the
orchestrate a
inside
sign and
scoop,
trade.
man? Y'all wild, man.
Thursday, yo,
And you
keep
can
it coming,
orchestrate a
yo.
sign and trade.
We
So
got a little bit of spice. So.
Yeah, and see the thing about it is, see when certain people make their points in the chat, we gotta live by that. But when people up on the panel give you the inside scoop, now we good great storytellers. Cut that out, L. Cut that out, L. Stop. I'm not gonna let you do that. You're not coming after the panel like this. You're not gonna do that.
Man, Nate
You can't
is
do
just,
it. Nate came in here and broke it
what's
down,
that
but he's
lady
a
that
great
was from
storyteller.
Brooklyn? The lady that was from New York that used to be the talk show host. What was her name? Oh, Nate Wendy Williams. That's what Nate is.
Yeah.
Coming up here with all
wow, Wendy Williams,
Crazy.
Wendy.
She just gave crazy work. Crazy
Hey,
work.
look.
Williams is
Hey,
crazy.
hey, check this out, man. Hey, not we. Hey, man, check this out. We're about 4 hours in, man. Look, we had a great show, right?
Dang it, I just got off.
Man, it's 1:30 in the
Nate,
morning.
as soon as I wake up in the middle of the night,
Look.
I'm kicking him off.
Hey, Nate, look at the bright side. You was able to get your whole takeoff.
Yeah, you was able to start your plane. You was able to fly to New York, pick Brooklyn up, come back to the panel, and land the plane at the same time, man.
You don't
That's good
understand.
stuff,
Nate was out there getting the scoop and the tea. Y'all, he needed that.
They got their ears to the street, man. Come on, L, don't do that, man.
Listen, Nate was listening to us while he was at work.
Hey,
He
L,
done
don't
came
be
on.
mad.
I was listening.
He done came on with points for everybody.
Hey, L,
No,
don't be
they
mad
not
for
doing
winning
this,
Chcago,
they not
L.
doing it.
Ain't nobody.
Nate,
ain't
you
nobody
on
mad
Nate?
at
You on the night shift or something?
Yeah. I mean, I told him I'm night shift. Yeah, I'm night shift.
My bad. Okay, that's why. Okay, that's why you live in effect right now.
Yeah. I'm super energized, man. Had about 4 Red Bulls.
So look.
Oh shit.
So this is pretty good podcast tonight, man. So we gotta ask Key, man. Key, man. We used to have a segment on here called Final Thoughts. We gotta take it back to the final thoughts, guys. And we gonna we're gonna let Key give her final thoughts, man. Key, what's your final thoughts?
My final thoughts.
She didn't expect this, guys.
Nah, I didn't. My final thoughts are we get Olivia Miles at 3. We sign Chennedy back. We get Dejanay. We got Camilla and Angel. And it's a fucking free smoke tour next year. Free
Let's go.
Everybody.
Okay. We all meeting up in Chcago, right?
Yeah, that's my thoughts. I went to a game last year. I went to the
Man, Brooklyn picking y'all up. Picking y'all up, yeah.
Nate, I need you to get us some tickets, Nate.
Yeah. Hey.
Where you at? You in Chicago?
L said I said what I said. ADP, you didn't put your jacket on. It must have got cold out there in Georgia.
Know what game you want to come to?
I'll let you know what game. Don't get me with a good time. I'll let you know which game.
ADP, what's your final thoughts? ADP, what's your final thoughts?
I always thought, man. See him over there.
Hold on, let ADP go with her final thoughts.
Go ahead, ADP.
I just want to enjoy Unrivaled on Friday and everything because this Kennedy stuff has got honey all on my chest. Every time I see K-Sap's thing come popping up and all that kind of stuff, my heart just start beating real fast. I'll be like, I ain't got
ADP nervous.
I love my ADP.
And that honey is hot too.
I look at you differently. See, you all mild mannered and sweet, but you be in the chat and you be causing confusion.
I just wish everybody the best in this. I think Morrow's gonna go at 3 unless Flage comes out.
No.
Leave Flage out of it. Stop.
Look,
stop.
Anisha, no Anisha at 3. No, thank you.
You can stop me from twerking with my honey.
Keisha, you talk about Keisha, you talk about Flage on your next live.
Okay.
Oh Lord. That boy knows.
All right, Brooke. What you got, Brooke?
Final thoughts. Listen, man. Everybody have a blessed night, man.
Hey, you kept it simple like that, Brooke.
Say it's 1:38 in the morning.
Hey, all right. Hey, what's your final thoughts, Nate?
Anissa Morrow is not going at 3 over Olivia Miles.
All right. Now check this out. Let me
Nate,
Keisha, what's your final thought?
So no, Nate, you and K-Sap be acting up together, Nate. Not
No.
tonight.
Not tonight.
Nah, it's not the night. We ain't gonna do that, AP. Keisha, what's your final thought?
My final thought is Flage gonna come out and cause all kind of confusion.
All right, that's your final thought. Hey, check this out, man.
You better make them layups.
My final thought. My final thought is, man. Hey, make sure you guys go follow one of our new members to the panel.
I already
Key
did. I'm locked
from the
in.
WBB universe, man. I see she didn't eclipse 30 subscribers. Let's get her up to 50 by the end of the night. So everybody that's in the chat, we got 167 people. 167 people still watching us this time of night. So if y'all can do me a favor, just do me one favor. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. She's just getting off the ground. Also, make sure y'all following Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports with Lakeisha. Make sure y'all following Serv'n. Steady Serv'n ENT. That's Bro Claude. Make sure y'all following the Respective with Brooklyn 80s, baby.
The perspective.
The perspective. I'm sorry. My bad.
The respect. You done gave it a new name. I like it.
My bad. Make sure everybody's following Brooklyn. Everybody make sure y'all following Elle. She's in the chat. Make sure everybody's following her channel. Make sure y'all following ADP as well, man. She puts creative art stuff out on her reels and stuff. Beautiful work. She's doing a good job. And she's getting recognized. Right? Like I said, we need to build all these communities together. Because, building these communities together and staying strong right now, man, we could certainly take off. We got Uncle J.E. in the chat, Barbershop Talk. Make sure y'all go following him as well. Also, we got Nate on the panel. Nate is about to drop his own podcast as well. We need to go support him as well.
It's gonna be late night.
Yeah, late night with Nate.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Late night with Nate and all the light-skinned brothers. So you
Don't start that stuff up again.
Nah.
Wow.
But
His brother at? Where your brother at?
he gonna feature on it. He gonna bring him on the
Your brother's
podcast.
supposed to come up here.
I'll bring him on now.
Yeah, he gonna bring him there.
No.
But
Link is to K's for anybody wanted to click a blue link.
Brooklyn put his put K's in there. Key. I'm sorry, Key. I do
Key.
apologize. Key, you got to understand something. Over here, I'll be butchering people's names up. So don't take it personal, right?
It's okay.
He was calling me Bro Gab for about 3 weeks.
No, I wasn't.
If you need anything, reach out to me.
Yeah, Bro Gad commented on one of my videos I dropped. But
he back around.
Key, don't be afraid to show your face when you're on the panel.
Okay.
All right. We know you got the StreamYard overlay, but we're gonna do better. but we need you on camera because the people want to see who this knowledge is coming from, right? Okay. So, like I said, we build together. We strong over here. So anybody that that you mess with, and we going live, tell them to pull up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know you got a group of girls that you associate yourself with that you said that y'all was going to talk sports. If they don't want to drop a podcast and they don't want to do what's necessary by you, just tell them to hit the link, man. They can come up on our panel. They can get their points off. It's a safe space over here. Okay. And before I let y'all go, Bro Claude, your final thoughts, but I ain't gonna give you the final thoughts because I already got your sound bite queued up.
We on Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, Case Chap, the baddest podcast on planet Earth, baby.
I appreciate you, Michelle.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, so that's him. But we got a great, like I said, man, we got a great cast, dog. I love everybody that participates, man. We do a great thing over here, and it's kind of crazy how quick y'all's channels are elevating.
Yeah,
man.
I love
it. Yeah, it is crazy.
I love it.
It's crazy how y'all just, because like I said, man, starting off, if you didn't know nobody and you just getting into the YouTube gang and you trying to get these subscribers, they hard to come by, man.
I posted everybody link in the chat.
Appreciate you, Brooke. Yeah, okay. And okay, I'm gonna put this out here. Key. We're gonna do a ladies' night on here. We're gonna get back to it. We were supposed to do it before Christmas, but some things came up. But we have a panel full of ladies, and L wants you to participate in ladies' night on the panel. It's gonna be all ladies.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Got
Uncle
you.
J.E.
Yeah, appreciate you dropping that in there, L. Dropping that what they call it? You dropping a quick what when you drop a what is that thing called? When
Soundbite.
K-Style can't get none of the sayings right.
I can't get nothing. Yeah.
Every time it's a saying, he gets stuck.
Yeah, I'm getting a little old. I'm getting a little older, Brooklyn. I'm getting a little older.
Barbershop talk. Y'all go over the barbershop talk with Uncle J.E.
We put Uncle J in there.
K-Style could host a 4-hour podcast. Ask him to do a saying, he gets stuck.
I be messing it up. That's why I don't want to do it. I gotta read it now. Brian Allen Hines said he wants that Jeff P on the clock, so I'm gonna give it to y'all.
On the clock, Jeff P. Get your ass right and get my girl Sam, Jeff P. I'm right down the street. Jeff P. You are on the clock. West Side is watching, boy. Get your shit right, Jeff P.
And we also
Is that Lakeisha laughing on the recording? Is that Lakeisha laugh? I know they giggle anyway. That's Lakeisha.
And we got to give Brooklyn a shout out for his favorite player.
Because there's not enough teams, there's not enough spots. That's going to go in the second round and be nice. A la Isaiah James. Nobody's talking about Isaiah James, and she's my favorite guard. Olivia Miles, the best guard. Isaiah James is my favorite.
K-Sap is like the government. He always listening.
Yeah, hey, nothing gonna get by me, man.
Listen, man, go check out Isaiah James, man. She's dope.
She is dope.
Tata said, I appreciate you for the $2 super chat. She said, I'm gonna hop up on there one day. Nah, it can't be one day, man. What you waiting for? Tata, what you waiting for?
Come say goodnight to us. Hop up here now and say goodnight.
365 days, Jeff will be gone by then.
Yeah,
Lord.
come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, hit the link real quick. I'm gonna give you the link. I just want you to come over here and introduce yourself.
I'm gonna drop down.
Hey, nah, y'all. Okay. Hey, appreciate you.
Y'all.
All right.
Drop down.
Go ahead, hit that link, Tata. Just come up here and introduce yourself, and then we'll get up out of here.
This way you could break the ice. This way next time you can feel comfortable.
Yeah, just break the ice, man. Get your voice out there, and we can do it. Let me give you the money sign.
Here comes the money.
Tata, you gonna hit the link, or are we gonna shut it down? All right, she ain't gonna hit the link. I don't know if she's a little delay, but it's all good. We do appreciate the $2 super chat, all the donations, like I said, man. But I do appreciate everybody. But in the words of my man, you know what I'm saying, Martin Lawrence, in the words of my man Martin Lawrence,
I've been waiting to say this all year, and I'm gonna say it. And this is a good time. Get the stepping.
Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Much love, man. Peace and blessings, man. Y'all stay warm tonight, all right?
Yeah, man. Hey,
I like that one.
Hey, listen, word of the night, man. Don't let nobody blackball you, man. Believe in yourself, man. You can do
it. Hey, pushing down knowledge, man. Hey, so real quick, hey, Key, when the next time you dropping or next time you're going to try to do a live, let us know. Key.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us know when the next time that you're gonna do a video or do a live show, so we can jump up on the panel.
Okay, I sure will.
Nah, you can't let us know now. You don't have no thoughts.
No, that's what I'm telling you. Like, I didn't plan. I literally just started today, and I don't know. I just went.
Oh, okay, I got
Hold up. You just started today?
Yes.
Oh, so you got fame. You done bumped into the right people.
Yeah, and you already got 31 subscribers.
Yeah, I just started today. I went live for like an hour and 30 minutes or so, or maybe 15 minutes, and then the LSU game came on, and I was searching it on YouTube. That's how I get the watch it, and I saw Keisha's channel, and
Look
I
at God.
went on there.
Thank God, man.
Yes.
Hey, Key, I know he asked you earlier, but you don't have like an IG, like, because we communicate. Like, it's better, easier way to communicate when we not online. You don't have like an IG or something?
I'm gonna create one tonight.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you got to get us
we
that
can send you
information.
when we go live, we can send you a message or send you a link and stuff like that.
Okay, that's cool.
'Cause I don't think you can message the YouTube channel, can you?
Nah, you can't do that.
Nah.
That's,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I'm
Hey,
learning.
hey, Brooklyn, post her link back in the chat, man.
I got
so
you.
Uncle J.E. can get it.
I got you. I mean,
Y'all moderators, y'all
he could
better get on
also
y'all
just
duty.
he could also just scroll up, lazy.
Yeah, scroll up, Uncle J.E. It's in there
He
somewhere.
said, "Look, he needs the link again."
I put all the links, not just
You know
us. I
that
put all.
uncle right there. He ain't doing no scrolling.
Right.
Uncle J.E. trying to cause confusion. Yeah.
I got you. I'm looking for Uncle J. Hold
Yeah,
on.
but as news comes out, I was just gonna start forcing myself to go live. Like every time I see some type of transaction with the WNBA, I'm right.
So are you gonna go live, or are you just gonna drop a video? It's a difference.
Yeah, I only really know how to go live right now. I'm still kind of learning how to use the platforms.
K-Sap is gonna get you right because
We're
he
gonna
the
get
guru.
you right.
He the guru with what's this called, StreamYard.
I ain't gonna say I'm the guru, man. I ain't gonna say
compared to what I know, you the guru. StreamYard.
But
so
I'm saying though, Key, you said going live. Because that video that you on there, that wasn't a live video, was it?
Yeah, it's a live.
Oh,
it was a live stream that I did earlier today.
Yeah, it didn't come up as a live stream. It just came. Oh, yeah, streamed 7 hours ago. So let me ask you a question. So when you were streaming, who was you talking to?
I just so on Threads, I talk about the WNBA on Unrivaled and everything on Threads. So I just dropped a link there, and one of the people came up on there. But I was about to be talking to myself, to be completely.
Hey, don't feel bad. I did this. That's the same way I started out.
Listen,
man, the first stream I did, I had 1 viewer, and I was excited. I said, I'm talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I felt. I was like, and I just had to get it out. I was like, nah, I have to talk about this because what is going on?
Hey, I want to give y'all credit because I can't do that. Like even if I feel uncomfortable. And I was telling Brokaw this. I gave Brokaw credit because Brokaw able to talk.
Yeah, that cat
So
just jumped right in there. Hey,
I said, shout out to you.
there.
I need a person to talk to for me to feel.
Yeah, Brokaw just hit that record.
I can't see somebody viewing me, and it's just me, and I can have conversation. So I commend y'all for even being able to do that. I can't do that.
Damn, L done started a shit. L, you gotta get every L. You gotta put everybody's stuff in there. L created a podcast family inside of the. I don't know how she did it. I think me and Brooklyn in there right now. You see it, Brooklyn?
What is it? Is it a band or what is it?
Nah, it's
I'm
a
not
podcast.
looking. I'm trying to find this link for Uncle J.E. since he's too lazy to scroll up.
And Tata, she dropped her
There you
Instagram.
go. You see it, Uncle J? Because I see it on my side. I don't know if you see it on your side. That's a link.
She named the Podcast Network.
Y'all see that link, right?
Oh, what is that? Oh, she sent it to you?
It's on Instagram. So you just got to put your Instagram. Man, how you invite people to the network?
Yeah.
L?
It'll be nice if we can all get on the same network.
I see you looked in there, Brooklyn. I see you. I see your face pop up.
I just looked at.
There's my man Mo3. Man, Mo3, where you been at, man?
What's the name of this? What's the name of the Instagram?
Yeah, it's on the Instagram. So she put the Podcast Network on Instagram. So how you add people?
Just go to add people.
I did. I got it. L. But how we adding? It said invite link. Hold on. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna send the link to you. I'm gonna send the link to you, Keisha, and Bro Claude.
Yeah, and the Instagram. Yeah, send it to me.
Yeah, I'm sending it to you right now. So you can. Okay, the invite was sent there. I got you, L. Appreciate that.
And let me see.
Just hit accept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I hit join chat or just hit the link?
Join.
Okay.
I got you. Lakeisha, join.
Okay.
There we go. So now
I'm
we
here.
need you to create one key.
Okay, I will.
All right. So we can get you locked in, man. We gonna get y'all. We getting everybody to the money, and we trying to get everybody. What's this? January, February, March. By April, everybody's gonna be making that bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen,
So when
y'all
we
want to
so
help.
when we type in here in this podcast network, all of y'all gonna get
Yeah,
it.
all of us gonna see it. That's in the
Okay.
Come on,
podcast
Lakeisha,
network.
don't
She
ask
made
no
it a
question
secure
like that.
show.
Again, you
Look,
showing
let
your
me tell you.
age. You showing
Yeah.
your age. Don't do that again.
Look. Hey,
So
I
you
didn't know
mean when I
what
write in here, everybody? Come on, Lakey, don't do
I
that.
didn't know what threads was. I didn't know what this card was.
They know what gray
Hey, listen.
sweatpants was.
No,
You got your
ADP
ADP. You
on
got ADP in here
Patreon.
too.
I didn't know what that
Hold on, I got
was.
a important announcement. It's really quick. K-Sab just said, by when we getting the bread?
By April, y'all getting
By
bread.
April, we all getting the bread. But until then, I need y'all to cash at me. $ 80s baby. That's
Well,
$
hey,
ADE.
that's what you need to do, Brooklyn. On your
Cash App your boy.
on your ticker at the bottom.
Yeah.
When you do a show, put that at your ticker at the bottom.
Well, you put it on my actual page. So
I know,
yeah,
but
I
if you put it on the ticker, they can see that because it's gonna be scrolling the whole time.
Yeah.
So any what was I getting ready to say? Anything that you want them to donate, man. Hey guys, we got to support these channels, man. I know if it's just $1 or $2, that's like I say about the super chats. The thing about when you monetize and when you send super chats, YouTube sees that. That's how YouTube pushes these videos out. When you engagement with that's why I say just come in and like the video. As soon as you like the video, YouTube sees they love engagement and activity. If you have an engagement and activity on your channel, they're gonna push you. You don't want your stuff to go dormant because I've seen a lot of channels, man. They got great content, but they have no engagement and their shit just goes dormant. So make sure when you guys start doing y'all shows and stuff, man, make sure you tell, hey, first thing you do when you come in the building, I know Brooklyn does it all the time. He does a great job with that, even when he talks about the playback game, right? So all the lives of people that go back and listen to the live, man, drop a comment, right? Drop a comment. All this likes, y'all gotta understand, likes and comments, YouTube loves engagements.
Okay.
That's what it's about. When you engage in people's content, they're gonna push it. But if you're not engaging in nobody's comments, this shit gonna go dormant. Because I've had videos that, like I told y'all before, when I did that Deion Sanders video back last September, and I took a stab at it. Did it because Jason Whitlock was hating on him, and that thing just took off, and everybody started commenting, liking it, and it just kept on building up traction. I woke up the next day, I had 150,000 views on it. So it just kept growing, right? And then when you get to a half a million, the shit just kept growing. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it only takes that one video. And shit, you off and running, man. Like I said, y'all gonna do one of y'all, either Brooklyn, Lakeisha, Key, or Bro Claude, y'all gonna do one video and it's gonna blow up. And y'all gonna be like, damn, how the hell this shit blow up?
Damn, what the
So like
hell?
I said, outside of the lives that you guys do, y'all at least gotta drop a video for it to set out there. You see what I'm saying? So if it's setting out there, people can look at it.
What I do is, I'm a kind of like Key. I'm not too savvy with the video making. So what I do is I do a live and I chop
And then
up.
you cut your chips up.
I chop it up from the live.
Cut your clips up. But now when you do a regular video, just hit the create instead of going live. Just do a recording. Like if you say Brooklyn, you want to talk about the hate that Angel Reese is getting. You could just do a basic video on that, and you can critique it, and you can spin it any way you want to spin it, and then upload it. And that video is gonna be out there. Like outside of my lives, I drop podcasts each day. If I find something I can talk about, that's the same way Showtime does. You see what Showtime do?
Yeah, he be on the 2 and 3 videos a day.
Exactly. He dropped 2 and 3.
Yeah. Next thing I know, I'll be seeing like KSAP be having all the subscribers, a whole bunch of likes and everything just from that 10-minute video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A 10-minute video gets me over. I just, the video I just dropped. What was it? The video I dropped yesterday when I was talking about. What was I talking about? I was talking about
Andy Constable.
The Jeff P. and the Kennedy Carter stuff. That one I dropped in the middle of the night. That thing already got over 6,700 views. That's what I'm saying on a 10-minute video.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to understand them videos that get me over 3,000 and 4,000 views. And when you look at the analytics on there, you look at that money sign, you be like, okay, that's all we need. So outside of the videos that I drop as podcasts, I do live videos.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So like, it's always good to find a topic that you want to talk about. Like all the information that Brooklyn sent me before, I produced my podcast off of stuff like that. The stuff that Lakeisha's sending me now, I produce podcasts off of that. The stuff that Cecil sends me, Duvall sends me, I produce podcasts off of that. Incapable of Loving War, the stuff that Marcus used to send me, I produce podcasts off of that stuff. I'm like, oh, that's a good topic to talk about. And I fired up. I tell my son, man, go light me up. He'll light me up. I get in here, hit that record, upload. And I let that video set out there. And I see what you're doing, ADP, because you putting these reels out there, they setting out there for people to see. Mm-hmm. It's just going to take that one reel. Like all you got to do is ask L. L dropped that twerking video.
I know, I saw it.
200,000,
I saw
views on it.
It was fun though. It was a fun video, yeah.
Because it only takes that one. It only takes that one.
KSAP, what four-letter word Angel dropped?
Duval crazy.
Kennedy.
What four-letter word?
They Essentially Sports posted that Angel Reese drops a 4-word heartfelt reaction to Chicago Sky snob of Kennedy.
I might have to do a video on that.
Where's Duvall? Kennedy. So you saying Kennedy? I mean, you saying Angel said something?
Yeah, that's what they sent on Essentially Sports.
Oh wow, where's Duvall when you need him?
Duvall's in the chat.
Now they might not.
Wait, what happened?
Might not have said it directly.
Duvall.
No, and Lakeisha, she code talks too a lot.
It's probably just a code talking thing. Yeah.
Hey, but she said something. Huh?
Yeah, a 4-letter. Hey, if I find it, hey, when I get off this live,
Duvall.
I'm gonna do a recording.
Let me see if I can.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes, man,
Duvall must have went to sleep.
Yeah.
Nah, he in the chat. He said he's not getting into that with you.
Uncle Jay, he got the barbershop talk.
He said he's not doing it.
Yeah, L, you was twerking.
Now, if you start twerking a little bit, he'll probably come back up here.
That's not Duvall. That's Duvall answering. When you text somebody they driving, that's what that is. Duvall asleep.
So
Duvall might be asleep.
Key, you said you ain't even got a mic.
No, all I have is my MacBook.
That's all you need right now. I mean, we can get you
with that laptop.
Yeah, hey, when Lakeisha got that laptop, she was acting real different, boy.
Hey, listen, you
got the most expensive.
Hey, Key, you got the most expensive thing. Everything you can get everything. I got everything. I got my setup on a budget, so you can get your setup.
But look, get that shit working for you though, Brooklyn. Look.
Oh, my setup sound good. Only thing I will say this: if you're gonna spend a little bit of money, Key, spend it on the mic. You want to make sure the sound quality is good.
The sound quality. You got to get.
But everything else is like $20, $30. You can get.
Oh my God! Yeah, that stuff you sent me, I was like, Lord, what in the world?
Key, if you need some stuff that you need to get, that's why I said you gotta get that Instagram. I can send you all that information on what's gonna build you up.
Yeah, that's what I did for Nate. KSAP helped me get my stuff, but Nate asked me. He was like,
Brooklyn was right on it too, boy. Brooklyn started ordering that shit.
Nate asked me. He was like, "Yo, Brooklyn, what's your setup?" I sent them everything. I said, "Listen, that's this, and this."
Yeah,
I didn't think you saw my comment.
Yeah, but check this out, Key. If you get a chance, man, get you one of these Rode mics. These they expensive. They $99 a pop. Yeah. But they worth it. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 of them up in here.
You said Rode mic?
Yeah, Rode mic.
And then what do you plug it? Like I will plug it into my MacBook.
MacBook. I'll show you everything that you need.
Okay.
And then also I got this Shure SMB. This thing costs like $400, man. So like, hey,
wow.
you gotta what you say? You gotta pay to play.
Yeah, you got to build up to that. We not on his level. Okay,
Nah,
let's
come on,
stop.
Yeah,
Hey, we gonna start ground level. Let him splurge and all that with 400. We ain't doing that.
Yeah,
Then I got the Rodecaster Pro 2 hookup for my sound. All that.
That sound expensive.
I didn't even have a laptop. I had to buy a laptop, so I literally had to buy
it sounds expensive, don't it, Nate?
Rodecaster Pro. That sound expensive.
Was like what, 2,000 or something?
What's that?
I forgot what it was. I forgot what I paid for the laptop.
Oh yeah, I got that
like
MacBook Pro.
Like
yeah, that thing. Hey, yeah, this is about $2,000.
That was the most important, most expensive thing.
Everything just run more smooth. Yeah, everything just runs smooth on the MacBook.
The lighting is only about $40 something. I bought the mic arm is also expensive. That's $100 and something. The mic is $100 and something. But everything else was cheap.
Yeah, I got the Canon camera. I got this big old boom
I got a
arm.
second monitor here. You got to get the second. The second monitor is like
so you can see everything. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I got the lighting.
My laptop
backdrop.
into my TV. I got my backdrop gonna be my army flag.
I mean, you can do anything, but the thing about it is, I like I said, our guy Profan Sports Talk Marcus, he uses OBS, so he got all them creative graphics in the back. Like I said, when I was on Twitch, I did the OBS. I just ain't figured out how to do it for my podcast, but I got the green screen and everything, man. But sometimes that green screen, like I see Bro Claw with the green screen, but sometimes he'll go in the green screen. You can't see him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mess with that green screen.
You was just rapping. I don't know if you noticed that.
What's that?
You said sometimes he going in the green screen. You can't see him. But I don't be
But yeah, everybody's gonna get there, man. Y'all just gotta grind. Like Keisha, you did your first video and then you stopped. Come on now. I can't hear you, Keisha. Can't hear you, Keisha.
I know. I'm gonna drop me about 2 tomorrow. I
drop
get on it.
Drop you 2 videos.
AZ say just talk.
Yeah, just talk. Just talk, man.
Now,
just produce your video.
Live all the time.
He stay live.
He stay live.
Okay, Elle says she gonna share her podcast planner to those who are serious about dropping these podcasts. I want everybody to eat, man. Yeah, but look, check this out. Her Active Life. I don't know who that is. Her Active Life. Are you new? Are you new to the chat, or you've been around for a minute? Y'all gotta help me out, man. Panel, y'all can't help me out. Y'all seen Her Active Life?
Nah, she asked me the question earlier, but that's the only time I seen her. She don't want to ask.
This the first time being on the platform. Her Active Life.
I've seen her before.
Cause she was talking about at KL. I'm serious. Like I'm missing something. Dang, I'm missing something.
Active. Click the link, man. That's why we could. It's too late. Click the link.
Her Active is new, I think. Gotta be. First time I seen that name come across the chat. Maybe she's been listening to the show, but the first time came up in the chat. One of them, like we say, Brooklyn, one of them back in the pews and stuff looking. Yeah. But we're gonna end the show. I know all y'all gotta get to bed. Hey, what part of town you in, Key?
I live in Atlanta.
You are ADP, that's where you at, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm outside of Atlanta.
Okay. Her Active Life said I'm following everybody. I've been around just comfortable messaging. Okay, I respect that. But she's following everybody.
Hey,
we do appreciate the support.
Yeah, we appreciate the support, man.
Yeah. We ain't mean to keep you up this long, Key, but this is how it gets, man. So hey, this podcast life is a grind. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, I understand. I work from home. I'll be okay.
Okay.
But in your
I
first
work from
day,
home too.
how many subscribers? You said you put your first video out today. Before you put a video out, how many subscribers you had?
None.
You had 0 subscribers, and now you got how many?
Yeah.
I think
How many
now
right now?
I have. Let me see.
I got jury duty in the morning.
You said what?
I have 37.
Nice.
There you go. See, look, you building.
One day, that's dope.
That's all because of y'all, and I really do appreciate that. That's
Nah, that's
y'all. If
fire,
I would
though.
just do the video alone.
Listen, they did it for me. So this is love.
Brooklyn,
they spread love over here.
you growing rapidly. I don't care what you say. You sitting back trying to be humble, but you getting it in.
That broke him and that broke Claude.
Yeah. Because when Bro Claude first launched, man, I think he launched like three or 4 videos all in one night.
He did.
All in one night.
He was just talking.
Yeah. That's how I did it. I was like, man, who the hell am I talking to though?
But see, my only question was with Bro Claude, was that a channel that he started from scratch, or he just got those subscribers? Like,
man, I like I said, I don't know. That's the first time I've heard of him. Even when I first came across him, he never said nothing about no channel with nothing.
So he got over.
Yeah, I think he had the channel, but it was just his music on it. You know what I mean?
It's probably a music channel.
Yeah.
Subscribers, and now he changed it. That makes sense.
Because when he first told me about, the name of it, when I looked on there, I think he had like 300 some subscribers though.
That's still a lot. To go from 300 to 1,000 is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a lot of views. My subscribers are going up, but I ain't getting subscribers like that.
Nah, your subscribers will come.
Yeah, no, I know they going up. I just like it's what you saying. I gotta be more, because sometimes I do take a break too. So I gotta be more active in putting videos out. Because anytime I put videos out, they come, but I definitely get a lot of views. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's what it's all about.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm spoiled you now. If I don't see that view hit a certain number, I start to feel some type of way.
and you get the
I feel you.
You get to checking your phone too, don't you?
Yeah, I get to checking my phone. I get to be like, yo, ain't nobody comment today with a comment. Because like what you said, when they commenting, that's why I said, listen, talk to your playback game. Because when they commenting, it like when K-Sap said, it keep them views going up.
Yeah.
When they stop commenting, that's when it kind of tape off.
You be like, damn, why they stop?
As long as they have engagement on your video, your views gonna keep going up. They're gonna keep putting it out there to people.
Yeah, it's nice, man. I'm like y'all, man. When I first, was getting views and stuff, and I'm looking at all, I'm like, damn, people commenting on my shit, dog. I like man, people commenting on my shit.
That steady shooter guy showed me something. That steady shooter guy that came on my channel. It's a lot of Caitlin Clark people that's watching.
Oh yeah, they do. That's what I'm saying.
They not jumping in because they feel like, oh, I don't like. They feel, because remember, I be on them Twitter spaces, so they be in there talking they shit in them Twitter spaces.
I think they the ones that be back in the pews watching this, but just don't want to say nothing.
They don't jump in here because they feel like they can't get their shit off, and they don't know. As long as you cool, we'll have a conversation with you. It's if you're gonna come in being nasty or whatever, you're gonna get chewed up. But if you come in cool, we're gonna have ain't no beef. We're gonna have but in they circles, they be talking heavy, and I be hearing them in their circles. I go in there too. I be in them Caitlin Clark circles. Listen.
Hey, but y'all gotta understand something. We used to give Jay Burns the blues. But he stuck around, you know what I'm saying? He's
man
a Caitlin Clark. He's a Caitlin
no more.
Clark, but he over here comfortable, man. He it's a safe space for him. You know what I'm saying?
I think
we used to give him the blues, man.
Yeah, man. I think his name is Ray. That don't come around no more from the DMV area. Is it Ray? So you don't forgot about him. That's how much he'll come around no more.
Oh, it's a couple people that I haven't seen.
Is it Ray? Remember the dude? Am I saying the right name? From the DMV area. Remember he's remember the first time I came in, me and him debated, and I was like,
okay,
forgot about him. Never mind.
I forgot. I probably forgot, man.
I forgot.
This was so many people.
He ain't been back. He ain't been back in months.
Yeah. Okay, her active life said, K-Sap, I just responded to a post on your last video. I responded back. Okay, got you. Appreciate that support. when I asked Dana a question. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, but this is what we're gonna do, man. But we're gonna get up out of here. I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. We on that D block. We get to talking old crazy stuff.
Yeah, you know, we would get to a certain time and then we start talking about Nate and his insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to
Hold
go down.
on. My insecurities. You mean your freakiness? Someone looking at some sweatpants? So I want to look at all the sweatpants. So I'm telling me. I'm talking about insecurities. Nah, your freakiness. That's what we talking about.
That's what that
Okay,
is.
so I've sent you one link. You was giggling the whole night for 4 hours. Come on now.
I'm sorry. I had to mess with Nate.
I told you,
Nah.
Bro Claw had a twerking in the chair earlier. I was surprised. I ain't never see Lakeisha get up and
Bro Claude is a whole vibe, y'all.
What happened? I missed it. What I gotta watch it on the playback.
It caught me off guard out of nowhere. I just see Lakeisha in the chair. Like I said, okay, she over there twerking.
She had your T.O. pom-poms. She had the pom-poms like T.O.
I did. You know, I was with Bro Claude and he was already hyping up Flaw's Day and all of us.
I heard. I was at work. Now you got him. You an LSU fan, and you let him pronounce Anissa Morrow name wrong all day. He keeps saying Merrill. I'm like, who is Merrill?
I tried to tell him, but he was cooking, so I just let him alone.
He said Anissa Merrill. He said Merrill with the rebound. Who is Merrill? I'm like, please, somebody tell him it's the wrong name. It's Morrow.
Had honey coming out her neck.
All of them.
It was getting rough in that fourth quarter.
Hey, not a problem, Key. Anytime, man. Pull up when we live. Anytime.
Yeah,
we need to know when you live. Yeah,
if it wasn't for Brooklyn's like, that boy trying to go live. I went and looked over there in his channel. He said 8 o'clock. I said, game on now, Bro Claude.
Yeah,
y'all 8 o'clock.
Y'all was calling the same game, man.
Listen, that's why I gave them both. He done hit me. Bro Claude done hit me. First of all, I don't even know. Listen, I guess I'm just the go-to guy because I didn't even know they was going live. This is something they had going on, right? I'm tired. I'm like, I'm not getting on today, right? Bro Claude hits me up in the IG talking about, oh, I need Lakeisha's IG.
He
so I'm like,
all right,
I'm respectful. So I'm like, let me ask Lakeisha. I know it was okay, but I said, let me ask it first. She said it's cool. So I sent it. He still ain't messaging, right? So now I'm sitting there telling Lakeisha talking about what tell Bro Claude. I said, here's Bro Claude's IG. Y'all work it out. Y'all saying they're making me the
I said, Bro Claude ain't accepting me as a follower, so it won't let me send him another message.
Yeah, that's what Keisha said. Tell Bro Claude to accept my request.
Right. And then after all that, next thing I know, I see Lakeisha live and I see Bro Claude go live. I'm like, what the hell is they doing? Can't stop it.
I don't know what Bro Claude doing. I'm going on and hit the button.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up, man. I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate all my moderators, all my members, man,
in the business.
for doing y'all's due diligence, keeping everything right. But y'all moderators, y'all got to get on your job, man. Y'all got to start be posting these links for these channels, man. Y'all got to stop that. Y'all get paid the big bucks and y'all ain't doing your job.
Did you say the big bucks?
Yeah. I might take some of y'all off the payroll, man, if y'all don't do your job.
They don't care if they get fired.
Look at Bro Claude in the chat. Bro Claude in the chat.
Why is he in the chat?
I got to take some of y'all's wrenches away, man. Y'all not doing your job.
Wait. Now the ball in the chat. Now the ball in the chat talking about that ain't nothing new. Angel speaking up for Kennedy. He just was up here talking about how Angel don't speak up for Kennedy.
He said I was supposed to wrap it up an hour ago.
We can't go back down this road.
Nah, we done, y'all. But
we went.
God bless.
All our points are valid.
And make sure y'all say a prayer for Los Angeles, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all. God bless. Good night.
Yes.
God bless.
Night.
All right.
Night.